Okay.
Alright, so I is hit live.
Hang on.
I hit the live button like...
You know, we can start like this and then just shuffle it. Okay. And... Okay. Clicking live again. And now... I live.
You live?
The funny thing, too, I had to... Apparently, my login for Streamlabs got expired, so I had to re-enter the information.
Yeah. I had to uninstall the whole thing altogether because it just wasn't opening.
What the... Seriously?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
The maker of technology, you're useless.
Blame the maker! Hey, Crystal Star Girls! Welcome! So we're doing another multi-stream. Sorry it took forever for us to get started. Brent, you want to talk about what happened just now?
Okay, so I couldn't open up OBS for some reason. Like, I was clicking on the program countless number of times, and it just refused to open. So I decided to do a thing, and I decided to uninstall it, then reinstall it. It was opening up, but then suddenly, sound just did not want to exist. It went into the void to never exist again. I restarted, still didn't work. I did a hard reset, did not work. I wanted to end myself because I fucking hate bullshit. And then I decided to shut the thing down, like do a hard shutdown of the whole thing, turn it back on, and then it decides to work.
And that, my friends, is seriously fucked up. Hey, Big Mac, welcome to the stream.
If I find whoever invented technology, I'm going to find you, and I'm going to castrate you.
Just got back after going to the dentist and watched the State of Play today. How was that? I've been hearing some mixed results.
There is a Jonah and a Worlds Collide 27 in my chat. So yeah, Jordan, I take it you're working more on your comic thing, right?
Yeah, the practice comic.
Okay. I'm still doing avatar poses. I am going to have a much bigger piece that I am going to end up streaming sometime later, but that's going to be when I eventually do my lore stream.
Which should be a very exciting time.
Hopefully. Oh. And then the time actually comes. Oh, look. Nobody came.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Okay, so...
It's like Undertale, and yet no one came.
I think the line's actually, but nobody came, but, you know. The only reason I know that is because Undertale has been oversaturated to hell. It's an amazing game, it's just, you know, no one shut up about it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look at it this way. It's why BJ has a YouTube career now.
Thanks, BJ. Thanks, Undertale.
Yeah, yeah. BJ makes money off.
Thank you too, BJ, for being such a hard worker.
Yeah.
Realm Wars, have you ever heard of Eda 10 deities?
Nope. Can you imagine if Kamiko were in Gmod? I mean, he just need a model, and there you go.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. If we're talking about Alex, honestly, like, if she has a model, then she can be Gmodded.
Yeah. Although I have no such programs to do that, and trust me, if I did, drawing Kamiko would actually be kind of easier to do.
Yeah. I just actually saw a trailer, now that Witcher music is playing, about the first WitcherCon.
Yeah,
and,
I've gotten asked about that too.
Yeah, like, I saw the trailer for it, and it's like, who's the asshole who memed the whole thing?
The same people who meme on Invincible.
Yeah, like, when you actually get past the memes, Invincible has stellar writing, and when you actually look into the context of that argument with, you know, Omni-Man and, you know, Invincible,
yeah.
there's like some really heavy subject matter. Okay, Eat of Ten Deities is an ultra-violent action-adventure series created by the creators of Dragon Maid and interspecies interviewers. And Crystal Stargirl says, honestly, there wasn't anything interesting to me. Maybe Death Stranding, but nothing else. For the state of play, I imagine.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn up my fan, because that goddamn noise is gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah. You have a loud-ass fan. Like, it wasn't even just the rotors, it was just the noise it made after you... So I had to use my phone again and reset the Wi-Fi because it's messing with me again. Your Wi-Fi is rude.
Yeah. If only someone knew how to make custom models of humans. I'm sure there's some people who do. It's probably not free, though.
They're called 3D modelers, so...
Yeah, so, like, I'm sure if you, like, knew somebody who did, like, that as, like, commission work, you know, you just probably pay them and they make it.
Yeah, I'm sorry if that sounded facetious. Hang on. Blue, do you want out? Do you want out already? We just started. Okay, it's just like 5 minutes in and you already want out?
I hate people! Fuck you all! You're bad!
She meowed, so I think she heard you.
She agrees.
Okay, sorry about that. Right. So, just gotta draw some goals, and then we can move on to page 4.
Wait, really? I mean, yeah, there's people who do commission work for all sorts of different things. I know people. Yeah, I know people who do commission work to make like VTuber models for people.
Yeah, or people get commissioned to write short stories for them.
Yeah.
Or in my case, people commission me to make them characters.
Yeah. And in the Joker's case, he goes to an inflation artist to request a weight loss comic.
I hate everything about that sentence. Ugh.
That's the Joker for you.
Why did you bring up an inflation artist? Wait, is it because Johnny was talking about it during his Metroid stream the other day?
No.
They were talking about inflation artists.
Because
I don't know who brought it up, but they did.
Because I saw a meme about it where the Joker was on the phone saying he's commissioning from an inflation artist saying, I would like a weight loss comic. You know, enough of that.
I don't know.
We have Ori.
Yes. Jordan, what do you like about Invincible? I don't know much about it. I haven't really seen it yet because, well, I haven't really used Amazon Video yet, but from what I researched and from what I understand from looking up clips, its writing is really good. Obviously, it's a more mature take on superhero stories, you know, the implications of what a Superman-like being might do if they were on a more global scale, and things like that. But anyway, okay, nice to see you don't have any cavities, Crystal Stargirl. And said, I think the reason why my Wi-Fi is messed up is using more of it for work that requires to send some things, but I'm not sure. Possible traffic, maybe. Yeah, that's good theory.
Yeah. I do know that I don't think Heaton is all for Invincible.
I mean, to each their own.
Yeah. I just know, like, her thing is that she just hates the concept of, like, people trying to make an evil Superman.
I mean, here's the thing about Omni-Man, though. He's not... He started out as an evil Superman, but, you know, for living on Earth as long as he did, I guess there's no point in hiding it, because everyone spoiled that scene to hell. He started out evil, but he ended up actually loving his family. So all the things he said about his son after he beat him to a bloody pulp is not in the least true. He's just doing it to save his own pride as a Viltrumite.
Yeah, like it's like she tends
like
to
he
not.
was literally bred to fight.
Yeah, like she says like it's kind of along the same lines as why she like hates the villain Deku AU, because it completely misses the point of the character.
Yeah, but here's the thing about Omni-Man. There's nothing to miss because that's how the character was intended. You know?
Yeah.
Like, not saying she's wrong, but, the thing about Omni-Man is that he's not just evil Superman. There's more to the guy. Yeah, he's a garbage human being for beating up his own kid, but, he clearly feels bad about everything.
Hey, at least I can tell him he's better than Heihachi.
I mean, honestly, not a hard act to follow.
Not a hard act to follow at all.
I just realized I'm in the wrong layer. Fuck. It's fine, I can fix it.
Heihachi throws his kid off a cliff and then he shoots his own grandson.
Do you think superhero stories shouldn't be deconstructed? Well, no. Anything can be deconstructed. What matters is, you know, how well you execute it. I mean, just, that's the whole reason why, some, spoof movies were made. You know, like, Spaceballs and, you know, Young Frankenstein. They were made, not just to poke fun at all the tropes that were presented, but also to, you know, celebrate what makes them so beloved in the first place. Yeah, like everything else, it's, hit and miss, but everything comes down to execution, including deconstructions.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a matter of if they shouldn't, it's a matter if they can.
Yeah, One Punch Man is literally a deconstruction of the typical shonen anime.
Yeah, and, well, again, superheroes.
Yeah, because it's like it's super, like, because it's such a common story trope where it's like, you know, your main shonen character is like, oh, I want to be like the best this, like, I want to be the best fighter, I want to be the best ninja, I want to be the #1 hero. Like, it's a very common story trope from a lot of shonen anime and manga. And then here comes One Punch Man, where the main character is literally the best. Like, he has no weaknesses, he beats everything in one hit, and he's like, huh, I kind of hate this.
It's like, Peter B. Parker from Into the Spider-Verse. He's been a hero for way too long. Except with, One Punch Man, he's too good, so he's bored already.
Yeah.
And he kind of can't help but be jaded because of it.
Yeah, because it just happens all the time now. It's like, you know, I guess this is my life now. Well, fuck me.
Yeah. I guess the only thing that can defeat me is the jaws of death.
Oh wait, they can't even beat me. Fuck!
The worst game deconstruction, in my opinion, is School Days, deconstructing the harem genre. Do you have any words for that? Because I don't know.
School Days is just bad. That's all I gotta say.
Really?
Yeah, it's just bad. Worlds Collide says, boop. I've been booped by a person in my chat.
Boop.
And now I've been booped by Jordan.
Yes, you have.
But why, though?
Because I love you.
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess there's that.
You ever thought of that?
Nope.
Well, now you have.
Well, he shouldn't. Who the fuck said that? Hi, I'm Mude. Fuck off.
Yeah, the main character sucks in School Days. Alright, care to explain how?
Jet and Princess Scala 1, hello.
Oh, the game I was talking about, the anime. Sorry, still the main character sucks. Alright. So, from what I'm gathering, either way, anything related to school day sucks.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything from it. I just know that it's bad.
Oh, you know what I was thinking of? At first I thought you guys were talking about School Rumble, but no, that's something completely different, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Hang on, let me fix this forehead because I don't exactly know what's going on here.
Just fix it, forehead.
There we go. Editing. Apply directly to the forehead. Okay, so this should be fun.
I know 2 of my friends commissioned 2 model artists to make my Sonic OC. One guy to make the model and the other to rig it. Yeah, that's also another aspect too. It's like there's making the model, then you also gotta rig it.
Yeah.
So that way it works.
That way you can animate it.
And don't be like Yandere Dev, where you make a code to move each individual digit on a finger.
Well, it's a little hard to explain, so I'll try to type it as much as I can. Okay, no worries. Explain it as best you can. I'm also going back and forth between the sheets because I want to make sure that the designs are consistent. Okay, so this ghoul is barefoot, so that's good.
Oh, trust me, I do that too. Like, I'll be like, ah, shit, what kind of details did I put into this character? I'll look back at, like, previous pages, like, oh, that's what I did, okay.
Yeah, it's specifically for characters you don't have, character designs for.
Yeah, like, more so if they're just gonna be, like, a one-and-done character, because it's not worth making a design, like, a sheet for them.
Yeah, for example, monsters, and yeah.
Yeah. I still need to work on my Gmod animation, but never got back to it, because I've been busy with real-life stuff and trying to get motivated again. Well, I mean, if you ever end up having the free time, and that's something that you want to end up doing, you know, I just noticed my webcam's working again.
It is?
Yeah. Hello. My face is on stream.
Okay, so apparently your technology only wants to work when it wants to.
I'm going to
That's
murder.
rude.
I'm gonna murder the mans who made technology. They were obviously evil.
Wait. Don't you mean the ones who made this particular technology?
No.
Less arguing, more destroying.
No, because they're gonna influence others, and then I'm going to be left with a pain in the ass.
And hair is going... Okay.
They will never plague another again.
They will never rob sound from anyone ever again.
They won't rob sound. They won't rob webcams. Actually, you know what? In that case, I'ma do a thing quick.
Okay. Big Mac... Oh. You're still here, right? I'll take that silence as a no. Hang on, Big Mac. We'll get to answering your question in a second. I mean, I guess I can give my perspective. Do you think, My Hero Academia just deconstructs some superhero tropes? Not so much deconstructs as it honors it, I'd say. Which, hey, if something is extremely tropey, like, say, for example, The Mandalorian, it's not really a bad thing as long as it's executed well. Like, execution makes or breaks everything. And, you know, we can shrink the head. I don't know why it's this big. Can put it... Yeah, here we go.
Guys, say hi to Cece.
CC!
Say hi.
It's the child.
How you doing, Cece? Oh. It's okay, Cece. It's okay. Oh, okay, hold on. There we go. Oh, there she goes.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. I guess I was trying to move some things around. I guess she got uncomfortable with how I was holding her with one arm.
Yeah, some cats don't really like being held. Anyway, Big Mac has a question for you.
Yeah, well, I'll say, Cece doesn't mind being held. It's just that, you know, when you start, like, trying to... I guess when I was, like, holding her with one arm, she didn't like that.
Right. Anyway, Big Mac asks, do you think My Hero Academia deconstructs the superhero tropes?
It kind of does, because it's like, we do have... Because, yeah, the Hero Society, for example, is, like... So when you really boil down to, like, how the Hero Society works... So, the concept of, like, being a hero... Because, like, the standards of being a superhero obviously change when, you know, people realize that it could be profitable. So, that's why you have so many hero agencies that are, like, trying to turn the whole thing into, like, a business work, like some sort of job and whatnot. Which is actually kind of where Stain sort of comes in and his ideology as to what makes a real hero, and that's primarily why he doesn't like heroes who are only in for, like, the monetary gain and other selfish reasons. And that's also kind of like why we have characters like All Might, because he is what is considered to be the standard for what makes a proper hero, because he doesn't just simply help people for profitable gain. He does it because he wants to help people. He genuinely wants to do well for others, and that is what is considered the standard of a true hero. But because the hero society is such a... It has become... Because it's become, like, such a business standard for some people, a lot of times, like, people end up becoming heroes not just simply because, you know, oh, we want to be able to help others. It's because it's good publicity and they get good money out of it. And that, I think, is a good deconstruction on how a lot of, like, typical superhero stuff, where it's like, because think of things like, say, the Justice League or Marvel. They don't get paid to do their things. They don't get paid to, like, go out, stop villains, and save the world and whatnot. They just do it because they know it's the right thing to do. Where in My Hero Academia, it's like, okay, so what if being a superhero was a type of work? Obviously, you'd have more people wanting to do that because they're getting something out of it.
Oh, crap, I just realized.
Yeah?
This leg's anatomy is all fucked.
Oh.
Give me a second.
I also want to say hello to Malik Perry and Vulture Duck.
Hi.
And Burning
I'm
Abyss.
too.
Hope you're hearing well after the news. Wait, what news?
Yeah, what news? Yeah, what news? I wasn't aware of any news.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, I can definitely say My Hero Academia definitely does, like, deconstruct, like, a lot of typical, like, hero tropes that you would see, and, like, essentially make them feel, like, much more realistic as to what people would do if they did have these, like, you know, have these kind of powers, where it's like, yeah, I could totally be a superhero, but it's like, okay, but how many would actually be willing to put their lives on the line for people at a fee?
Sounds a lot like Witchering. It's like, I can help you find that monster for a fee.
Yeah. Summer's a pain in the ass. We only look forward to it when we used to be in school. When it works, it becomes our worst enemy. Yeah. Miss Ha's voice actor. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
My girl, Miss Ha. Also, I recommend giving TP hugs, too, because she was also the voice of Mimi in Digimon.
Okay, Crystal Stargirl got back to me about the main character of School Days. The main character, Makoto Ito, has a crush on a girl named Kotonoha. Wait, Kotonoha? Kotonoha Kasura. Yeah, Kotonoha Kasura. But feeling like he couldn't save her, he hung out with another girl named Sekai Seonji, who is helping him get together with Kotonoha, only to end up getting jealous because she's in love with him in the anime. That sounds a bit like a roller coaster.
Yeah, and then murders
That didn't need to
happen.
be there. Wait, what?
Yeah, and then murders happen.
It's a murder show?
Yep, people die.
Oh. That escalated quickly.
What happened to Misao's voice actress? She passed away.
Yeah.
I believe at age 63.
Yeah, that's a long time. And specifically, I think it's the Japanese voice, right?
No, English.
English. Shit! That's even... Yeah. Yeah, I admit I'm not too knowledgeable on voice actors from anime, so... Yeah. In the anime, he is very selfish and knows about his actions. Like, when he was dating Sakai, he slept with other girls and hurt the one he was trying to get with. Okay, so basically, what you're trying to say is, Sakai knowingly cheated on his girlfriend with other girls.
Yep.
What a scumbag.
Gee, it's almost like that's part of the reason why most high school relationships never work out.
Because they're all stupid, stupid children.
Yes. They don't know the first thing about committing to a relationship.
Or anything about maturity. It's like, oh, I got a car, I have a job, that's mature, right? That's what adults do, right?
It is so rare to, like, actually hear about, like, a high school relationship that actually stuck out. Like, they actually kept through with it.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so, if you're reverse Sigor, now is the time to, I guess, keep watching, because it's gonna get gory from here on out on my end.
I like to imagine that's the second, like, Mr. Maniac appears. Did somebody say gore? Yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed the few seconds of
Is
CC.
Makoto's half niece. Wait, what? Oh, that's gross. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope some of you guys in the chat enjoyed the few seconds of CC when she was here. Maybe she'll come back.
The legendary Speedy Kitty of Sicily. I have no idea what I'm
She's
saying.
very playful. Like you throw a toy in front of her, she'll immediately start playing with it.
Oh, hey, J-Rod.
Yep. I might need to get a new mouse pad someday, because this... I noticed my mouse is kind of a bit stuttery.
Ah, crap.
What?
Wrong layer again. Have to go all the way back. It's fine. That wasn't really turning out so great anyway.
Yeah, what's y'all's favorite Death Battle Season 8 episode so far? I'll need to refresh myself as to what Death Battles were in Season 8.
I didn't even know there was a season count.
Yeah, there is.
Actually, I also haven't been watching Death Battle as much because.
Okay, yeah. Looking through the list. Gotta say, Iron Fist versus Poe is my favorite.
Didn't see it, and no spoilers, please.
Okay, I won't. All I just gotta say is it's good. I like it.
All right, cool. Yeah, haven't seen it yet. Mostly because I'm not really in any hurry to watch Death Battle. It's like when I get in the mood, I'll watch it.
You know, the episodes are free on YouTube, so they're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Unless, the apocalypse happens and we lose access to the entire internet because it decided to short out.
I think losing access to the internet during the apocalypse would be the least of our worries.
Yeah. I mean, we will lose out on a lot of information, but that's assuming if we don't record it in books first.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then we're gonna have a very 2099-esque future where apparently they have no idea who Marilyn Monroe is.
Yes. Now see, Jordan, it won't be the apocalypse, it'll be the ad-pocalypse.
Oh no, the horror.
It's like, fuck, I think that might be even worse.
Yeah, even Anime America put him on the most annoying character list, and those two girls on the craziest characters list. And I do really want to tell you the end of School Days. I mean, I don't think anyone here really cares about what happens to it, so go ahead. I mean, if it's as bad as you guys are saying, then it's probably not worth giving it the time of day.
Oh, I rolled Avar Chris in the Mood on Trash Hole.
Ah, yes, the app that I've decided to drop because I already have Melia. So I'm like, wait a minute, why do I care about this?
Because you still gotta get your
I already
wife.
have who I want. Yeah, I already have who I wanted. I mean, getting Weiss is also a good idea, but it's like, until she shows up, I just don't care anymore. Plus, it gives me anxiety.
And you know what? You also have Ciri.
Yeah.
From The Witcher.
Samus, and Cynthia from Pokemon. I don't have Shantae yet. I mean, I do have her in one server, but it's like, you know, I don't check that one.
You gotta have her in both. Clapping.
Chivalry of a Failed Knight has a realistic high school romantic relationship. You know, I am going to make your old art teacher roll his eyes in judgment, because I am going to do a thing that will save me time.
Oh no.
And frustration. So let me get this arm.
Have you also heard of Super Mario T's father passing away? I did hear of that.
Oh, who?
Super Mario T.
Super Mario T. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
I mean, I don't follow their stuff, but I did see their tweet about it.
Hmm. Well, regardless of who they are, it's never, it's never easy when you lose someone you love.
Yeah.
Regardless of your relationship with them.
Yeah. High school is why I waited until I was like 20 to get a BF, and that's fair. Also, there's a Jordan Carroll in the chat.
Yeah, and Wise. Or you can just be like me through high school, who just blazed through it, never talked to anyone, just did my homework, and just left. Like, as soon as I was done with everything, I was out the door.
It's like, no more school. It is a silly place.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was lonely, but at least I didn't have to deal with, you know, the typical high school drama like bullies and stuff. This is definitely the era of when I didn't do the arm trick. Now I have to go in and fix it manually.
How does it feel, Jordan?
I mean, again, I know how to do it now, but back when this was made, I didn't know about the shortcut, and it's. Let's just say my proportions weren't as good as they are now.
Oh, no. What I'm referring to, Jordan, is that you having to redraw things that you've already done. Yeah, how does it feel?
Don't worry. I was in it. I took animation in college, so I know how that feels. Which is also why it's important for you to plan everything out, my friends.
But now you know what I have to go through with book 1 of The Rise to Superior.
Oh, but man, I've been new. Man, that sounds weird when you say it out loud.
I've been new. It's like, as opposed to being old.
No, like, K-N-E-W. Like, I knew.
That's the joke!
Oh. Well, apologies. I am working on a thing, and my brain is being divided with attention.
Chat,
So-
give Jordan head pats.
And if you want to see what I'm doing, hop over to the Twitch page. My Twitch page, that is. God, that sounds so desperate.
No, plug your shit. This is a multi-stream. We're both the hosts.
Never leave an unplugged plug unplugged.
Said Billy.
Never leave an unplugged plug unplugged. There we go. I wasn't even going for Billy there.
Hey, Dad, why do you shave your beard? Well, you see, son, if I shave my beard, Mommy shaves her legs.
Yeah, I think when I get to the coloring phase, all of this is probably gonna look a lot nastier.
Yeah.
Which is the intention.
You know, you really think back to Billy and Manny, you begin to realize that, damn, this humor was actually kind of dark.
Yeah.
Which, appropriate, because it's called The Grim Adventures.
Yeah.
It's like, why must the good die young? I don't know, Billy. Sometimes I get confused.
Okay, so I'm gonna try a thing here. So let's take Alex's arm.
One of my favorites, though, is when Billy says, my mother is ancient and reeks of menopause.
Metapods?
Yeah!
Like, Pokemon Metapod?
No, menopause.
Oh, Metapod! Oh, that's even worse.
The slow realization that Jordan has.
That's more like, I'm sorry, what? I mean, kids' cartoons have gotten away with worse.
Yeah. Hi, Super Crazy Crasher.
Like the girl who visited the Powerpuff Girls' house, and then she met their dad, Professor Utonium, and then I think it was Bubbles who explained the professor made us in a lab accident, and then she says, oh, okay, her name was Robin. Robin says, it's okay, Professor. I was in an accident too.
And then, of course, let us not forget every single adult joke Animaniacs got away with.
Yeah. Or some of the adult implications in that one episode of Courage and the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what because, yeah, the subject matter is pretty heavy.
Yeah. It's like, Yakko, can you conjugate? Moo me? I've never even kissed a girl.
Okay.
Doc, I'm gonna need you to dust for prints. I found prints! No, fingerprints. I don't think
so.
And this is coming from someone who's never seen an episode of Animaniacs in his life.
Yeah. Well, cause that's like one of the most iconic jokes from it, cause you're just when you realize what the joke was, it's like, how the fuck did they get away with that?
By being sneaky.
Leaving a whole lot of questions that don't.
Term, yeah, and the term I believe is called getting crap past the radar.
Yeah.
Because I know they did something like, for example, in a recent example, they kind of did that with one of the MCU Guardians of the Galaxy trailers, where you know that thing where Peter was, cranking up his own arm to flip off the guard?
Yeah.
While he was being processed? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know how this machine worked. When you actually watch the movie, he flips them off straight up.
Yeah. Also, my favorite scene in Billy Mandy is when Puddin has to fight that demonic bunny that wants to violently murder him.
Oh, right, the one who loves him.
To death. Because that's how he worded it.
Funny enough, that's actually how I discovered Chocolate Eclairs.
Yeah.
They are currently my favorite donut. Filled chocolate long johns with vanilla cream in it. So good.
Yeah.
Whenever I see them on sale, I pick them up right away.
Also, yes, Jordan Kale, Rocco's Modern Life. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
Baby, oh baby. Yeah, that one I know.
Yeah. Another fun thing about Rocco's Modern Life, there is in fact a restaurant called Choke the Chicken.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And I guess we can cite the entirety of the Ratchet and Clank series with all their titles.
Yeah, up your arsenal.
Actually, I think All for One had a title that was so lewd, even Insomniac had to go like, okay, let's step back a bit.
Yeah. Because we had Going Commando, Up Your Arsenal.
A Crack in Time.
Yeah. Hey Clank, look.
A quest for booty.
Hey Clank, look. Plumber's crack. What was that? Look, the plumber's back.
Was that the first game James Arnold Taylor voiced Ratchet? Because I know he had a different one in the very first game.
Yes.
And I think it was Mikey from the 2007 Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, Ratchet doesn't sound good as a surfer dude.
Yep.
At all. And actually, interesting thing about Ratchet, since I am looking into the series as I go, because I did finish watching a playthrough of A Rift in Time recently. Yes, watched a playthrough because I don't have a PS5 and therefore I don't have the game. But I will say Rivet is cute. But anyway, it's interesting because I've always known about the Ratchet and Clank series. But I never had the chance to really play it. But from what I understand, Ratchet kind of started out as a huge dickbag in the earlier games. And then he slowly but surely, became a really humble and kind-hearted person.
Yeah, well, it's also because, this was still back in the day when, every mascot platformer had to be a wisecracker, because that's just what sold.
But the thing about Ratchet, too, is that his progression from being a dickhead to just being the sweetest Lombax ever is just, it's nice.
Yeah. Captain Quark's still a dick, though.
But that's Captain Quark's whole shtick. Like, he's an asshole and that's it.
It's like, after today, you can all become cadets. You all have what it takes. You don't have what it takes. Wait, what do you mean? You're a loose cannon, a crook. That's my shtick. And it then kind of makes you wonder, was Dr. Nefarious hating Captain Quark? Like, was he truly in the wrong?
Not really. Progressions like that are natural and should be natural. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Ratchet was a totally different character in the first game, and honestly, I kind of like how he turned out.
Yeah.
Past that, because, he was kind of insufferable for a little bit, during the later half of the game.
Yeah.
And then he got better.
Also, in Rocco's Modern Life, they had a town called Balzac.
Oh, God. Where did the show take place in? Alaska? Like, have you seen the amount of signs with the weird names? Like Homer Spit, for example? I still remember that.
Captain Quark, the Zap Brannigan of the Ratchet and Clank universe. I've seen Futurama, so I get that reference, and I can say that is accurate. That track.
It was probably intentional.
All that needs to happen now is Captain Quark is sentenced to death by Snoo Snoo. It was mating season. How was I supposed to know she was your sister? How long have you two been standing there? Too long.
And Crystal Stargirl says, I still need to play Ratchet and Clank because Ripped Apart looks so cool, but stupid scalpers. I hope they step on goat heads because I can't get a PS5. Yeah, exactly. It's still getting scalped. That's insane.
Why do you people need all these PS5s?
So we can sell it again at a higher price!
Well,
it's called extortion.
You know why? You'd be losing less money if you just bought one and left it at that, you moron.
Hey, yeah, life isn't like a video game where you can just, exploit trade routes.
Yeah, otherwise we wouldn't have nearly as many economic problems as we do. In fact, why would we even need an economy? Stores would clearly never run out of money.
And why is our school system so bad? Let's be like Denmark, who actually gives a damn about their students.
Because sadly, school is also a business, and they want their money.
Yeah, seriously, I believe Denmark legitimately does have the best schooling system in the world.
Man.
Money is a social construct, and death is a concept invented by the Jedi. Your point?
Man, capitalism.
Oh, wait, hang on, let me reread that. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Got caught up. Just in case you haven't seen the school days comment I've already posted it, and my god, it's long. Yeah, don't worry, I read it before. Unless you, missed that, then that's okay.
I still think the PS5
I've gotten enough of an idea to know that, School Days is bad, and whoever made it should feel bad.
The best city, Balzac, right above a noose. Oh.
Slides in, only to crash into the wall. Hey, Mr. Maniac! Welcome to the stream!
Hey!
He made it to my stream after all.
He did. Too bad you missed Cece and her cameo on my stream.
It's okay, he can watch it on the playback on your channel.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe she'll come back.
Yeah, we're doing two different things.
Yeah, because I guess my webcam decided it wanted to work today.
Yeah, and his sound, blipped out, and then he had to do a complete shutdown in order for it to work again.
Yeah. But meanwhile, dashing and bashing.
Dash and bash him.
Yeah. Crush him, bash him.
I will never not refer to it as that. Master of Martial Arts is a worse deconstruction. It tries to deconstruct the... Please tell me I'm reading that right. The panty fighter genre? Crashly Dashley.
Yes.
Oh my god, is that a real genre?
Yes.
Of things? Oh my god.
Welcome to Japan, Jordan.
It's not even me being prudish. It's like... What?
It's like, but why though? It's like, I mean, I get people argue that we need to be a bit more creative with our ideas and come up with more original concepts.
But this is the wrong way to do it. I mean, I understand. We all know that Japan sees sex as something not just for the sake of, making pornographic material, but for the sake of making fun of it.
Yeah.
Because they actually view it very differently than we do. And actually, I don't think very many married couples in Japan have sex all that often, if at all.
Well, that's also why they don't have too many kids.
Yeah. See, they understand restraint.
Yeah. Until they get to the anime and manga, then suddenly it's like, yeah, horny switch on.
Then again, they also view crunching as an admirable quality. Which
no.
It's not in any respects. And, like, I understand different cultures, different views of the world. But for us, that's kind of not the best thing.
Yeah. Thanks, Some Call Me Johnny's video on Sonic 2 for educating us on that.
Yeah, like, Sonic 2, I was surprised of how much of a rabbit hole that was. Kind of reminds me of how Uncharted 4's development went. Oh, by the way, did you see the Easter eggs in Ripped Apart? No, I didn't. And Master Martial Arts has a plot twist that has so many plot holes. And I guess Japan culture and Newgrounds got stuff in common. Cock joke. Ha ha ha! Penis.
Yeah. Oh, you guys ever seen Duckman? Not a kid show, but it's so good. Yeah, it's made by the people behind Rugrats.
Duckman. Ooh. I don't know.
Yeah. Duckman and Cornfed drive into a town. They turn black and white. It appears they don't welcome people of color in this community.
What? Nani? You know what? I've been saying Nani a lot. I don't know why.
You've become one with the anime, Jordan.
Such weeaboo-ness. You would make an excellent otaku.
You're already dead. Nani?
I thought the line was "Omae wa mou shinderu." Nani? Fuck. But love a duck. Wrong layer again. I need to start paying attention. Hang on. Let me take care of this.
Did I hear that right? A category that goes by Panty Fighter? Yes, you did hear that correctly, Malik. Welcome to Japan.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to Japan, where there are vending machines where you can obtain underwear. Legit thing, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Just need to make a quick fix.
So, who gonna see Black Widow, guys?
There we go, much better. Got it back to normal. Okay.
Ain't that just Saren Kagura? Yes.
Wait.
Also, pizza vending machine. Give me now.
And did Jordan just say wubba lubba dub dub? No, I didn't at all. But now I did because I read your comment.
Give me pizza machine. I need that in my life forever.
And what if Nezzy was in the call? I don't know. Who's Nezzy?
Someone I know and you don't.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't get the reference.
Yeah.
Sarah Kagura is at least self-aware. I don't know who that is.
Saren Kagura is a game.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But, Jordan, you definitely need to hang out in Heaton's calls more.
Clearly. Honestly, I've been trying to make sure that I can sustain myself on commissions lately, and it just hasn't been going well. Yeah, I finished one recently. It was fun to do, but you know how the Twitter algorithm thing is going.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not supportive for newer artists at all. And for someone like me who needs it to survive, because I just don't trust the job market in my area anymore, it's tough. I'm gonna keep at it, but I'm expecting, things to be tough. And just saying, the Easter eggs in Rift Apart were amazing, and there was a reason Insomniac Games posted on Uncharted Horizon, Sunset Overdrive, and Sly Cooper on Twitter. They showed off a weapon called the Rhino 8, and it has something to do with those posts. Huh.
Yes.
Well, the Rhino I'm familiar... Yeah.
Yeah, rip your new...
Rhino I'm familiar with.
Can't believe they made 8 of them.
Yeah, no kidding.
One of my favorite model rhinos is still the Rhino 5, where you start firing it after a while. It goes.
Oh, it plays the fuck, I forgot the tune. I should know it. Wait, it's the something overture.
Yeah.
The something overture. I am a culture deprived fuck.
1812 Overture.
1812 overture, yes.
Yeah, a song so badass that one of the instruments used for are actual cannons.
What?
Yeah, they actually fire cannons in the song.
Oh, so that's where Mick Gordon gets it from.
Yep.
You know, because you know, in Doom Eternal, legit one of the instruments in no, the main instrument actually in the song for Cultist Bass is a fucking chainsaw. Either that or a lawnmower, maybe both. I wouldn't put it past him. Actually, no. I think for Cultist Bass in particular, it was a lawnmower.
Yeah, a chain mower.
Yeah, it's not a fucking guitar. Actually, I could play it for you guys. Brian, would you mind looking it up?
In a bit, I'm catching up on my chat right now. Is the development of Sonic 2 as crazy as the development of Sonic Extreme? I wouldn't say as crazy because, you know, at least Sonic 2 ended up getting made.
Yeah.
And I see Black Widow whenever I go to a funeral. Oh, that's mean.
Not cool.
Yeah, but I do plan on seeing Black Widow. Probably not immediately because I don't know. I think I kind of want to take care of a couple of things before I do go out. And also, I believe the Rhino 5 was Ratchet's ultimate attack in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. That was his level 1.
Yeah. Alright. I'll just retrieve it on my phone because I don't exactly trust Google.
Okay.
Or rather, I don't trust my PC being able to handle Google.
Google.
I'll just put it in the chat, and then I'll just have to restart the playlist. Because, okay, so leave, play, and it also gives me an excuse to play this song because I love Doom Eternal soundtrack and 16. Either way, both great soundtracks. All right. Yeah, what you're hearing right now, that's not a guitar. I don't know what Mick Gordon did, but he did good. And I know that I've been kind of hoarding the playlists for our multi-streams, but we're also doing this in my Stream Squad channel, as I call it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think I'll probably save using my playlist for when it does get to my birthday and I do my lore stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, by the way, yes, that is happening on the 30th, so if you end up having, like, any questions involving the Rise to Superior, like its characters, its story, its world, feel free to save them up. And I'm going to be working on a big piece for it.
Yeah, but I honestly can't help but bob my head to the music because of how well constructed it is.
I would also like to give people a daily reminder that my streams are held within the Holy Church of Palutena. So you all are in my trap!
But wait a minute, your stream is also featuring on my stream, so does that mean I'm a subsidiary of the Church of Palutena?
Well, where do your streams usually take place?
My room. No. If we're going down that route, I'd say the Church of Melia, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, then our churches are combined as one.
All right.
The Church of Melitana.
Here's a fun fact: Markiplier's dad's name is in Doom Eternal. Yeah, he was featured in a book, and I believe the Doomslayer's ship.
Yeah, Markiplier actually showed that off when he was playing the game.
Yeah. Which, yeah, id Software is in great touch with its community.
Yeah.
Even though Bethesda does shoehorn themselves into their productions at times, when they don't, it's very clear they love what they're doing.
Fuck you,
Like,
Tom Howard.
You can even, yeah, you can even see that in their reboot of Killer Instinct, which needs a Switch release. I don't care what anyone says, it needs a Switch release. It deserves one.
And this is coming from the guy who says he doesn't care much about fighting games, but Killer Instinct, that's a different story.
No, honestly, I have nothing but respect for Killer Instinct, not only because of its high-octane soundtrack, also composed by Mick Gordon, but its fighting system is so amazing to watch. Like,
It's very skill heavy, and that's part of the reason I do really like it, because honestly, a lot of times, like, when you mess up in the game, it does generally feel like it's your fault, and even then, a lot of the harder situations you get put in that game, there's ways out of it.
yeah, and
Like the combo breaker for one thing. Like, if you're able to react properly enough, you know, yeah, you get a combo breaker.
but you also can't do too many combo breakers, otherwise it'll break your counter.
Yeah. Well, actually, no,
I think that's how it works?
no, actually,
Okay, yeah, shows you what I know.
the counter break only happens when you do it incorrectly.
Right.
So, yeah, the game punishes you for not doing it right.
Dude, Doomslayer for Killer Instinct. I could see it. Then again, I could also see Samus in Killer Instinct.
In that case, BJ wouldn't be allowed since he worships Hades. Guess the divine intervention in Smash wasn't his cup of tea. Oh no, trust me. We have our ways of converting. Is there a franchise that, while you have no problem with, have seen so much in social media that you wish that you want to see something else?
Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade 2. Anyway.
Also, Leafeon
Like,
Live...
you guys know anything about me, you know I don't really like Xenoblade 2. And even though Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is my favorite game of all time, I see nothing but Xenoblade 2 stuff now, and like I can't help but hate it.
Also, Leafeon Live says Melly Nuggets.
No, not the McMellies! Ah! I thought I purged that from the internet!
And Super Crazy Crasher, when is your birthday again? July 30th.
Yes, so the end of the month. Which I gotta get around to planning for your gifts, because I'm still trying to find the things that I want to send you, while also planning around the art for it. Okay, so let's go back to the main playlist.
This guy spoils me too much.
Because you're my bro and I love you. Now zip it.
He has too much power. Stop him.
Okay, and then you know what? Let's let Hands of Gold play again because I genuinely love this song.
I guess that does raise the question: will we ever see Jordan stream Age of Calamity, given that he doesn't really care much about fighting games?
It's not really a fighting game as it is a beat 'em up, and I've already explained. I've explained somewhere that I tend to not play games that I find repetitive, unless if I really, really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, not with the fault of the game itself. It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, Age of Calamity is a lot more replayable than Hyrule Warriors, and I guess by extension, most other Warriors-style games.
Yeah. That's just the unfortunate nature to, like, a lot of Dynasty Warrior games, because, like, you generally just do the same thing throughout the entirety of the game, and unless that's something that really catches your interest, it's going to get stale after a while.
Alright, later, Mr. Maniac.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's also kind of the reason why Berserk Muso, despite how good that game is, it's like all it really is a Dynasty Warriors game, but with guts.
Yeah.
And he's like the only interesting character you can play as. Everyone else is just like, eh.
What? Kind of blows.
Yeah. Even Casca. Like, Casca's not even interesting to play.
What? But she's Casca.
Yeah, she's Casca. You can't do that.
It's because she's a woman, isn't it?
Fucking Midland and its sexism. It even corrupted Mike Pollock.
You know, Eclepia, despite being in a dark fantasy setting, is a rather egalitarian society. But there is a fair share of freaks out there.
For me, it's Persona 5 and Netflix Castlevania. Well, I have unfortunate news for you. Me and Jordan like Netflix Castlevania.
Yeah, how dare you? You have your opinion, but how dare you? I would like to say more about the Rhino 8, like what else was cameoed, but I don't think I want to spoil it for anyone. Which is a nice sentiment because Ripped Apart is still rather new, so yeah.
So can we spoil what happens in Final Fantasy VII?
No.
But that game's been out for years.
First of all, it's been out for. Okay, quickly, is it like the remake or the original?
Yes.
Spoilers are not good in any capacity, so shut your face.
Parks the Invisible Boatmobile. Maniac, did you leave Jordan Street to come to mine? And I appreciate it, but like, it certainly seems interesting.
Also, like, I mean, he did explain that he was gonna leave on my end. I don't know why, but to each their own.
Yeah.
Like, if you find me boring, that's okay, but yeah.
Except that's not okay to me. How dare you say that?
Yay. Did you just become the one reborn?
Yes. Do you want to hear my cleric beast impression?
Yeah, the one reborn is a Bloodborne boss.
Yeah.
It's not a pretty one either. I've already seen Final Fantasy VII now. I'm trying to play it because I love Danny's LP. I still need to play the original on the Switch because I do have it. That's the only version of Final Fantasy VII I currently own, and it's probably gonna remain that way because from what I've heard about the remake and what it did to its story, I'm gonna skip it out of pettiness.
Fuck you, Nomura.
It's like, fine. You want to ruin such a timeless classic just from that one little detail? Fine. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna support that idea.
Yeah, it's like, fuck you, Nomura.
Honestly, I'm just gonna put him on blast. Fuck Nomura's storytelling skills, which, in that regard, what storytelling skills? I was never a fan of Kingdom Hearts, but even more so because its writing is so garbage. Like, he's just making up things as he's going along. Like, can anyone here honestly tell me that they were gripped by the plot line with the Organization 13 and the Heartless and the amount of times that they say heart, light, and darkness without even understanding what those words actually mean?
Yeah, well, if I can at least play devil's advocate on this, there was a time where it wasn't that bad, and honestly, the organization was interesting. It's just part of the problem ended up going down where it's like, Nomura suddenly wanted to change something, wanted to change things to something else, to take the organization into a different direction, while at the same time, he was a bit too stubborn about not wanting to drop another plot thread that kind of contradicts what he was already establishing. So it's like, at one point, it was the characters were interesting. It's just, later on down the road, it's like, okay, so I'm now going to throw in all these other instances here because I now have this other idea I think is interesting. Okay, but, like, I feel that kind of, like, takes away a bit from what you established before. No, it's fine. We can work this in still.
And that's why I can't take him seriously as a writer. Like, I understand it's harsh, and yeah, like, it's to the point where I don't even bother looking up that bit of story information, but if you're a story-focused series, and you lose yourself on trying to seem grandiose and important when really you're just spouting words to sound cool, then that's not a good story to me. Like, the story should always be about the characters and their journey and their reaction to everything that's going on around them. I don't get that with Kingdom Hearts, and that's why it pisses me off.
Yeah, because, like, the thing that was interesting with the Organization 13, like, back in Kingdom Hearts 2, was that, you know, we have this establishment that, you know, nobody's couldn't feel emotions. Like, they were just emotionless husks that couldn't really feel anything. And the top members of Organization 13 were nobodies, but because they still retained parts of their humanity, they at least tried to pretend that they still had emotions because that's what they want. They want their own hearts in order to feel emotion again, like they used to be able to when they were still human. That's interesting. I like that idea. But then they then they take that away when Xehanort comes up and goes like, "Oh no, they could feel emotions the whole time. I just lied about that so I can put them under my control."
G'day.
Oh, and also, speaking of Xehanort, Kingdom Hearts 3 completely retcons the reason as to why he did all the crap that he did. Yeah, so, in Kingdom Hearts 3, he explains the reason why he was so hell-bent on getting all the things, like the door of Kingdom Hearts opened, and summoning the Keyblade, E-Blade, and no, not the fabled Keyblade that Sora uses, Key as in Chi. I hate the series, quote, some call me Johnny.
And quote me.
Yeah, but basically, the reason he wanted to summon the legendary Keyblade is because he felt the balance between light and darkness wasn't feeling balanced in the slightest, and there was too much strength going towards light than the darkness, so he needed to have some means of counterbalancing this sort of thing. But when you play Birth by Sleep and you start learning about his plans, he says the reason he carried out with this scheme is because he was curious.
I'm going to take Nomura, and I am going to dick punch him.
Just so you know, I'm watching both streams now. Okay, Crystal Star Girls.
Thank you.
Season 2 of the Netflix show was great. Season 3 was dull, and Season 4 was good, but I legitimately hate that Dracula and Lisa are now alive in the end.
Spoilers! I didn't see it yet!
I will say, though, I love the Berserk reference in Season 4.
There's a Berserk reference?
Yeah, like...
I mean, again, I'm asking because I haven't seen Castlevania Season 4 yet, and I didn't finish Season 3, but from what I heard about Season 3, probably for the best.
Yeah, it's...
I'm not talking about the sex scenes, I just heard that it was unremarkable.
Yeah, I mean, it has some interesting things here and there, but, like, yeah, definitely a step down from Season 2.
And then, I guess from Season 4 they fixed it?
Yeah, I think Season 4 does pretty good.
Okay. Although, from what I've seen, apparently Death likes to curse like a sailor.
Honestly, I think that's funny. Because it's like, you know
what? He's probably been around for millennia, so he's probably tired.
Yeah. It's like, I spent the last millennia on this earth, ravaging the world of every last one of you fuckers. I'm a little more than a thing. It's like, is there a point to this? Are you dictating your fucking obituary to me, Belmont?
I've been deaf way too long.
You know, I just find it funny,
Gerard
like,
says,
you just have this omnipotent, powerful being like Death
okay.
that you'd probably expect to just sound like, you know, like this much more wise olden person who like has more knowledge of the world, but no, like he curses just as bad as Trevor.
Okay. I need to get to mine. Jared says, I find it easy to ignore most of Kingdom Hearts by reminding myself that Disney could have easily made an entirely new crossover thing, even if they hadn't really made it work as well. And Crystal Stargirl says, just letting you guys know, you guys are doing great. Thank you.
Hey.
And Bazinga,
Ryan!
Ryan's in both streams!
Ryan! My boy!
Hello! This is what all true warriors, this piece is what all true warriors strive for. Wait, hang on.
Frankly, I can barely take Kingdom Hearts seriously that much as a Disney X Final Fantasy fanfic, and it's funny. Honestly, I do like the fan service that they do have in Kingdom Hearts. Like, I will say, they do a good job at that.
Meanwhile, to me, I don't care. they already failed mission number 1 with RPGs, and again, that's telling a good story. It doesn't tell a good story, so I'm not interested.
I could do without the Frozen World, though. That was probably the weakest part of Kingdom Hearts 3.
You know what? I buy it, because didn't you say that they basically reanimated the entire Let It Go song?
Yeah, but the only reason I like it there more is because you have Donald and Goofy and Sora just unintentionally having their own commentary through the moment.
Yeah, from what you told me, Kingdom Hearts actually had fun with itself for once.
Yeah.
For once!
Yeah, who could forget Sully taking Vanitas and yeeting him through multiple doors?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of dumb storytelling, Mortal Kombat 11, did you seriously forget that Cabal ditched the Black Dragon and joined the good guys in MK9? You know, the game that was in the same timeline as 11?
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, oops.
And for someone who only engages in Mortal Kombat stuff purely for the storytelling stuff, it's like, okay, didn't know that. Kind of wish I didn't.
It's like, what'd you do?
Like, someone keep track of the lore, please.
Be like Ichiro Oda, who looks at the One Piece wiki to keep track of his lore.
Oh my god, he actually does?
Yes, he does.
Then thank you, fanbase, for contributing to, the mangaka.
Yeah, because, like, who's better at tracking the lore to a story than the fanbase?
Honestly, I would love to have fans like that.
Me too. I just need to get fans.
If I forget a detail, I want to be lambasted. Well, okay, I don't want to be lambasted, but I would like to be reminded so I can give them a really good story. Which actually, Brian and I both do script readings for Phantom of the Forest. Like, we just got done with Chapter 43 today. Chapter 43! Oh my god, I'm so powerful! I'm up to 43 fucking chapters! Anyway.
And this isn't even his final form.
Yeah, so, it was pretty long. We had, there was a lot going on in the story. I will not say what, because it's major spoilers, but, honestly, at the end of it all, I felt extremely proud of what I made.
Yeah. BJ said the Frozen World was the weakest, mostly because of an overused joke. It was just boring because it was literally just Frozen.
Like, no changes, like, no Kingdom Hearts elements.
Yeah, it was just, oh hey, let's retell the story of Frozen, but occasionally throw Donald, Goofy, and Sora in there.
Yeah, that is pretty lame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna be the odd one out and say Frozen wasn't that good, but then again, I think there's a slow uprising of people who share my opinion. So maybe
Tangled's
it's
better.
Not a take whatsoever. Tangled's way better. Yes, 43 chapters. Like, but like, sorry, trying to articulate my thoughts. When your writing style is based a lot around writers like Tolkien and, well, Saturday morning cartoons, you kind of can't help but, you know, get wrapped up in what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to explain without, you know, spoiling it, because I really don't want to spoil this story. I want to make sure it's perfect before I string it along, which is why I'm making these practice comics to tide you guys over. Because I have a lot to get through.
Yeah. Don't spoil your own story. Bad move.
Yeah, like, that goes for anyone, really.
Yeah. Oh, spoilers are just a thing that aren't that important. Shut up, Lily Orchard.
Tell it to someone who cares, Lily.
Now drink your glass of water.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say, now drink your chlorine or something. I was like, shit.
No.
No.
What do you think I am, Verlicify?
Doing the thing over again with commentary was done much better in Lion King 1.5. Don't at me. Lion King 1.5 was a fantastic movie.
Yeah. Fuck you, Doug Walker.
Well, that just goes for anything that he does nowadays. Doug Walker has lost his edge, and it makes you even wonder if he even had one in the first place. I mean, he did in some regard, but
then his ego grew.
Yeah.
James Rolfe, never change, please.
Please continue being a good boy. You too, Johnny.
And you too, Nitro Rad.
Yeah, you too, Nitro Rad. Keep up the good work.
Yeah. And Kid Icarus, you worry me sometimes.
It's like, Caddy, Caddy. Keep it up, Caddy. Pats his head.
Yeah. But you do...
Honestly, Caddy strikes me as the sort of person who would actually bite you like a dog if you pet him a certain way.
Yeah. Daddy Caddy no like pets.
He's that psychotic. Which is weird because I'm a year older than him. I have to remind myself of that fact, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Also, Ron, about Final Fantasy VII spoilers. Remember, Sakurai made a joke in his Sephiroth presentation about spoilers and how long the original was. Yeah, but he had no problem spoiling Xenoblade, right?
Yeah, I'm still dogging him on it because I don't mean to be that guy, but for someone who adores Xenoblade Chronicles, you know, specifically the first game, you know, Wii version, Definitive Edition, all of it, and to see it get pushed along the sidelines as, like, you know, not a popular game in favor of its, you know, more successful little sibling, and for Xenoblade X to be treated in a similar fashion, it kind of stings sometimes. It's just, like, I love this game. Can you blame me for feeling a little bitter about it?
Unfortunately, that kind of happened with a large majority of the other Xeno games. The Xeno series, like Xenogears, Xenosaga, they've always been kind of niche. So that sadly is not just a Xenoblade issue. That's just a Xeno issue in general.
Well, yeah, but... And then to see Sakurai give Xenoblade 2 so much attention, like legitimately new songs, an entire medley to the different Titans, and it pissed me off, actually. Like, for what the game does right, it gets it right, but guys, Xenoblade 2 is an inferior game. It's not even just my opinion, it's a fact. Which, okay, if my fellow Xenoblade fans heard me talk about this, they're gonna have opinions, but I'm talking purely on a technical level. Shit tutorials and just... While the characters may technically be more interesting than Xenoblade 1's cast, they're just... I'm trying to also articulate my words so I don't come across as a immature fool.
I feel like that's also an aspect where, like, you know, whether or not you find the characters interesting is also just a matter of opinion, too. Like, you can't necessarily, like, make that objective.
Yeah, but, what is objective, however, is the gameplay. And I'm sorry, but I think it's a step down from the first game. Especially because of all the hidden rules that are there.
Yeah.
Anyway, like, when you get it down, it can be a blast. But that's if you even get it down in the first place. Also, sorry guys, I've kind of been neglecting my own chat. The thing with Doug is that GG exposed everyone's social pressure and leanings. I still hate Nostalgia Critic, Sailor Moon review video, still do. Yeah, like, I honestly think it was just an excuse for him to talk about the age consent laws in Japan, which, yeah, are disgusting, but, like, what place does it have in a Sailor Moon review?
It doesn't, and even then, that review, he just ended up being like, oh, Sailor Moon's just for pervy men.
Like you? Oops.
He's like, okay, boomer.
Yeah, and let's see. Because the only thing he was criticizing was the deep dub, thinking that's how it is in the Japanese dub when it's not. And Dan Olsen said it best, that Doug is fundamentally incurious, pretentious, and YouTube's own homegrown Tommy Wiseau.
Yes!
Hang on, let me look at the ghouls again.
Remember when Scott the Waz got into a controversy recently that lasted for like 5 minutes because the situation was dumb? Yep. I don't even remember what he got in the drama for. That's how dumb it was.
Yeah.
Hey guys, has this ever happened to you?
Hang on, did I... Okay, I didn't get to the one with the torn face yet. But now, I can.
And I'm occasionally glancing back at your stream.
Oh. Oh, what it would be like to have a stronger computer. Which is funny because this laptop is meant to be a gaming PC. But, I feel like if I push it too hard, it's gonna cry at me.
Drama's drama, the truth will make it clear. Yep.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about, but not 100% sure. Yeah, all you need to know, Maniac, is that it's so dumb that I forgot what it was about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jordan, I just want to ask, like, after this song plays, you think we could have this playlist going?
Alright.
Yeah, nothing against your playlist. It's just, I don't know, I guess I want to turn...
Nothing against your playlist, it's just that your taste is shit.
No,
it's okay, I get it.
No, it's just, you know, I guess I want to turn.
Yeah. And for the record, guys, I'm kidding.
Oh my god, he must be serious! Just like everything!
Like, no. Which, honestly, I feel like the Needle Geeks think I'm being serious half the time when I, like, you know, use sarcastic humor, but understandably, because we haven't been friends as long, they think I'm being serious sometimes.
Yeah. Well, you know, inflection's also.
I'm not. It's just, you know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the right inflection. Jordan, I'm about to send you someone in Heaton's chat.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, I just decided to take a couple of minutes with messing with the Mude bot.
Oh. Okay. Zip. Alright.
Hanji!
My second favorite Attack on Titan character.
I honestly feel really bad for you, though, in terms of Attack on Titan. They keep killing off the characters you like specifically.
Yeah, Sasha being my biggest one. She was so perfect. Like, I understand killing your darlings, but I think Sasha was the one thing they went too far with.
Oh, Crystal Stargirls sent you a pretty big thing.
Oh. And another thing, he doesn't understand why things in the series like the bad guys' names and why they're dressed like that. When Naoko based it on ice skaters, the uniform she wore as a teen and the names are from elements of the periodic table and gemstones, because she has a degree in chemistry and was in the astronomy club. Cool.
Yeah.
You know, I've always wondered. I've always wondered why they were named after that. I thought they were just named after, you know, the planets, but no. When you think about it more, they have the symbols related to the planets, and you know, therefore, the tables of alchemy.
Oh, is that Doug Walker not doing research on shit, just like CinemaSins?
Yeah, CinemaSins is a channel that I deliberately avoid nowadays, all in favor of Cinema Wins, which not only is a better channel, it's also more refreshing to hear about the positives than it is the negatives, because I know we thrive on negative criticism because it's entertaining, but here's the thing, it's entertaining in spurts, you know? What I like about Cinema Wins is that if there's a criticism, he'll go out of his way to talk about why he doesn't like a certain thing, but he doesn't shove it down your throat. Yeah. And he also does the research on any given movie, like even down to like the fact that, you know, his first video was of the movie Pixels.
Yeah. And
he still found things to like about it. I still need to see it myself, but yeah, if he can make that sound good, then yeah, like,
I feel like
the whole point about films is to, you know, be entertained.
I know one of the biggest things, like, especially when it came to CinemaSins, is, like, they don't, like, one of those things is, like, you know, like, you know, you can tell us about the books, the games, the comics and whatnot, but they don't matter. It kind of does when you're talking about an adaptation.
Yeah. Okay, so, you mentioned you wanted this to play, so I will play it for you. Okay. And Usagi's full name is based on the Rabbit of the Moon, and her name Serenity is based on Selena, the Moon Goddess. So, actually, yeah, both dubs did the research rather well.
And Doug Walker didn't. What a surprise.
Well, that's because he's an old fuck.
Because he's dumb.
And dumb, yes. Mostly that. Alright.
Oh, and then every time December rolls around, he constantly hogs up all the time slots so he can do his Disney Semper thing and then take away screen time from any new people to try to posting things.
You know, eventually he's gonna run out of films to do.
Oh, no. You see, here's the thing. He's found ways around that.
Oh my fucking god, are you serious?
Yeah, because remember, he doesn't just review movies from the past. No, he'll review anything based off a nostalgic property, even if it's recent.
What a surprise.
Yeah. It's like, oh, but how are you going to review a movie that literally came out? You can't get the footage for it. Clipless review. Oh, fuck me.
I wanted to forget about that.
Trust me, we all wanted to.
Like, can we just, like... Can we just, like, boot him off the internet, please? like, don't send him out on a witch hunt, but, like, he's not good, so he should stop. It's like, hey, Doug, real talk. You're kind of bad at this.
No, like, Jordan, I just see you, like, sitting in a chair just go like, hey, Doug Walker. Bitch.
Yeah, I would absolutely do that. Not even lying to you, I would do that.
Yeah, no, but no, honestly, if we can get off the subject for a bit and, you know, kind of talk about, like, the reason I chose this playlist, because, honestly, Jordan, not gonna lie, the day when you told me that you were interested in the Legend of Spyro trilogy, I've actually been thinking about it more recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because, like, I'm gonna be real here, like, before people start, like, because, yeah, there was a point in time when people absolutely despised the existence of the Legend of Spyro trilogy, but, like, I know people have mellowed out over it since then, and people have, like, come to realize, you know, these games weren't so bad. It's like, joke's on you guys. I thought this before thinking it being cool about it was considered alright.
Yeah, like, Legend of Spyro definitely has its fans.
Yeah.
Like, well, that goes for anything, really, but, again, as someone who, again, likes a good story, to my understanding, Legend of Spyro focuses more on storytelling, with a bit of exploration.
Yeah, exploration,
and,
more combat, but definitely more story-driven.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not to mention, the voice cast they got for the game is kind of nuts.
Yeah, I know they got Gary Oldman.
Yeah, they got Gary Oldman, Elijah Woods.
Oh, David Spade.
Yeah, but that was only for, like, one game.
Yeah, there's a bit of a running gag with Legend of Spyro that, kind of like Carmelita in the Sly series, Sparks doesn't have a definitive voice.
Yeah.
It just changes between games. And then it got to the point in, like, the third game, they were like, okay, this is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, like, they even make a joke about it. It's like, wing's a little stiff, voice keeps changing, but I'm good.
Okay, so at the very least, they acknowledge it.
Yes. And, they have Cree Summers in the first game.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
We got number 5.
Yep. And also, Kevin Michael Richardson.
Hey, Bulkhead!
Yeah. And Shredder. Oh no, Shredder's in a Spyro game. Run for your lives.
Oh Jesus! And then Bulkhead comes in and beats him to death. I'm not exaggerating, by the way. In Transformers Prime, Bulkhead legit beats a Decepticon to death. That show is awesome. You guys need to see it.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna take a look
and
at...
honestly, that scene while you do that scene in particular was also my absolute favorite performance that Kevin Michael Richardson ever did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Dawn of the Dragon, they have Mark Hamill.
Oh yeah, but didn't they heavily modify his voice?
Yes.
You know, in Clone Wars, they didn't do that to him when he voiced Darth Bane, so why'd you do that, guys?
Yeah. Well, there's a bit of hidden context behind why exactly he sounds like that, but that's something that you gotta kind of come to your own conclusion on when you play the game.
Alright. I guess that's fair enough.
Yeah. They also have Corey Burton.
Of course.
And, they have Fred Tatasciore.
Mm-hmm.
In Dawn of the Dragon, Cinder's voice gets replaced with Christina Ricci.
Christina Ricci. Can't say I'm too familiar.
You might know, You might know her as in so in 2017 Teen Titans she was Terra.
You mean like Teen Titans Go 2017 or
Like one of the
was it the Teen Titans shorts?
Yeah, like one of the DC animated movies.
Oh, then I don't know.
We also have a Martin Jarvis.
And a reminder, Naoko is married to Yoshihiro Togashi and makes references to each other's work a lot. It's amazing, and they're still married with 2 kids. Aww.
Yeah. And yeah, I believe that's the guy behind Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh. That's cool.
Plot twist, Doug does a Kingdom Hearts marathon for December this year. Oh, Jesus.
My favorite.
Has there ever been a reviewer that, while you haven't watched yourself, you want to stay away from watching him or her based on what you've heard about them? For me, it's Yeah. What?
Pro Jared.
From what I'm hearing, apparently, the accusations towards Pro Jared weren't true.
What? Come on.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, we found out that, yeah, no, a lot of those rumors were fabricated.
What about those dick pics? The child grooming? You know. You mean to tell me that's a fucking prank?
It's been a while since I've really heard anything on that situation, but like, yeah, from what I heard, yeah, no, apparently we had it wrong.
Where's the fucking proof then? Because I don't see it, and I've only just now heard about this.
Yeah. Crystal Star Girls, I think Mr. Enter. Oh yeah, I don't blame you for not wanting to watch Enter.
Yeah, I don't either. I used to, but now I don't.
Yeah.
That guy is just... He's a fucking idiot.
I know someone who I know within the CC who's about to make a video, like, on something he made recently.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, where, I guess Enter decided to make a video in regards to old, PSAs from animated cartoons.
Oh, boy.
And I think one line is all it took for this guy to be like, okay, no, this is a video that needs to be commentated on.
But yeah, when Mr. Enter isn't, you know, being completely nitpicky with something's animation, he's just not entertaining to watch.
Hey, remember guys, Rise of TMNT has bad animation according to Enter.
Fucking excuse me, what? But no, like, also with the fact that he's apparently an anti-masker.
Oh yes.
Which, yeah, this isn't a rumor, by the way. This is true.
Yeah, he's made DA journals about, you know, how, not just how he can't stand wearing a mask, but also because, not to mention, he calls professional doctors liars in terms of finding new information about how to deal with COVID.
Doctors exist to make you feel better and ensure you live a healthy life. Scientists are the ones you're trying to talk about, and even then they came up with several discoveries.
Yeah.
One of which, for example, that COVID is highly mutagenic.
Yeah. Like, I know, I know something that he just seems to not be capable of comprehending is that, you know, yeah, when we have new information on things, we tend to want to get that information out there. Because at first, yes, doctors were recommending people not to go out and mass buy masks. Not because it wouldn't combat COVID, but because hospitals needed to be prioritized for that since they were going to be on the front lines. And this is during the time when people were just mass buying things when they didn't need to.
Yeah, like toilet paper.
Yeah, because humanity's first reaction towards a crisis is, oh, we gotta mass buy things out of a panic.
We gotta get the bread and milk.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, that was the reason why they were saying that, because, you know, we need hospitals to have this more, and we need to have more time to figure out what kind of things we need to combat this virus. But after some time researching it, they're like, okay, yeah, no, now it's safe to wear masks, because now not only do we have bigger supply for it, but now we know exactly what we need to do to combat against it. You know, social distancing, wear a mask.
Yeah. I mean, I think even then they advised the social distancing thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, they always advise social distancing.
Yeah.
But no, because that wasn't
Which,
what doctors were saying before. Mr. Enter wanted to call them liars. Like, new information
Again,
does
on
not.
what authority?
Like, new information does not equivalent to lying, dipshit.
Yeah, it's like, if they don't know, they don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
Distant
let
Kingdom.
me-
Oh yeah, I also stay away from Distant Kingdom.
I'm going to social distance from that kingdom. Yeah, Crystal Star Girls can't believe that.
I don't blame you. It's so stupid. It's like,
Okay.
if wearing a mask is uncomfortable, okay, fine. I understand, but like, you still kind of need to.
Yeah, it's like, you gotta. And if you're really having a hard time breathing through the mask, maybe it has something to do with the mask materials itself. Like, don't be an idiot, don't be a fool and, you know, turn it into a duck face, because that just completely ruins the purpose of the mask. Get something with a more breathable material, or better yet, you know, there are masks that are specially designed for easier breathing.
Or, if you don't want to wear a mask, get vaccinated.
Yeah, get vaccinated, and even then wear a mask, because, especially if you're still, getting through, like, 2 shots, you know, especially if you have, like, the Pfizer, in your system, where that requires 2 dosages.
Yeah.
Like, let the vaccine get absorbed into your body, then, you can consider, you know, going outside without a mask.
Yeah.
But bring one just in case.
Yeah, well, because it's like, there's some places I go to where, like, they have a sign that says, you know, if you've been vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask. I still wear mine anyway, and then I still have people who are asking me, like, have you been vaccinated? Yeah, I even got my card to prove it, and I showed it to them. It's like, well, how come you still wear a mask? Well, consider how many anti-maskers are out there and anti-vaxxers. Forgive me if I have trust issues.
Yeah, like, exactly. Not to mention, it grants solidarity for those who, for whatever reason, can't get their vaccinations yet.
Yeah.
It's like a badge of honor if you think of it that way.
Let's get this bread before the blonde rich ladies get all the Wonder Bread.
And I've already got my 2 shots and still wear a mask if needed. Yeah, I'm the exact same way. Actually, I took my vaccinations behind my parents' back because, well, they actually were anti-maskers and anti-vaxxers for the longest time. And, actually, they did find out about me getting my vaccinations without them knowing, and they seemed okay with it. For some reason.
Yeah. I guess it's just at that point, it's like, you know, you already got it, so what's the point?
Yeah. But even then, it's like, my parents are idiots. Like, I wish I didn't have to live with them, but given all the circumstances with my personal life, I still don't have a license, I still can't drive, so it's something that I'm working, trying to work towards, but it's impossible considering that your views are so different from the ones who raised you. So there's just, like, a natural disconnect.
Yeah, chat, raise your hand if you want to adopt Jordan.
I'm 27, though.
Raise your hand if you want to adopt Jordan.
Which, yeah, honestly, I get so many weird reactions whenever I tell people how old I am, because I do sometimes get asked about my age, and then when I tell them, it's like, oh my god, you're 27, going on 28 now, but yeah, it's so strange when people say that you look a certain age when you're not, and that makes me feel weird.
Yeah. Burning Abyss raised her hand, so they want to adopt you, Jordan.
Oh, hi.
Honestly, it's good to see you two multi-stream. It helped break up an unusually lonely night. Aw. Can they even adopt someone a year older than me? Why not?
I mean, hey, Ricky ended up adopting Shulk in Xenoblade Chronicles. So I mean, he was 18. Ricky had 40 years. So.
And on top of that, Ricky fucked.
He has many little pon. Because of my baby face, people thought I was 16 when I was 21. Yeah. Then when it comes to situations like that, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna even touch that topic.
I can definitely say I've had instances like that before, where like somebody thinks like I've actually, like, some time ago, like this was a long time ago, like I think back when I was still in high school, and I didn't have to constantly control whatever facial hair ended up trying to grow on me because I don't like having it. But it's like back then and I would sometimes hear people mistaking me for a girl.
Really?
Yeah, like because occasionally you'd find people, like, I don't know if you've ever, I don't know how often you experience this, Jordan, but like, have you ever had instances where you're just minding your own business walking along, and then suddenly someone drives in their car and they just yell something at you?
Not to that extent. I did have guys call me a pussy for walking on the road, though.
Yeah.
Even though I like walking.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, I sometimes, like, I had that one instance where someone, like, someone was driving by in their car, and I hear them shout, hey, sexy lady!
Because what even is subtlety in this country?
Oh, Mr. Maniac wants to adopt you, Jordan. In fact, he's raising both hands.
Salute the sun!
Hello, Solaire. How's the wife?
Yeah. It also didn't help too that, you know, back then my voice was actually a lot more high pitched back then. This was before my balls dropped.
Yeah.
And I was a wee babby.
Basically, babby you were.
Yeah. Also, my cross-country coach said that I looked like a pedophile.
I'm gonna find your cross-country coach, and then I'm going to dick punch him.
You're gonna have to get in line, because my mom wants to do that first.
No, we'll do the Rick and Morty thing and team up.
No, what's gonna happen is that you and my mom get together, you find my own coach, and you just do what you just imitate Part 5 of JoJo, where Narancia and Mista are just kicking this one
They
dude.
just kick him, and then like Abakio was busy drinking I think it was coffee before joining in.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fill the role of Abakio?
Cassie.
Cassie, yeah, Cassie, exactly. 'Cause, yeah, Cassie's normally very much like Ochako, sweet, understanding, you know, bubbly, but girl can fight.
Yes.
Like, honestly, when the controversy about Uzaki was happening, it reminded me of those times when people thought I was younger. All right.
Pump shotgun. Ryan, what's their address? There should be a B somewhere in that name, Mr. Maniac. But yeah, no, like, honestly, I can definitely tell you, like, I could tell stories, like, how, like, even my mom could not stand my cross-country coach. She did not like him.
I don't blame her. He sounds like a dickbag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was, I know one time, I came home with, like, my clothes drenched in mud. And, like, my mom and dad were like, what the hell happened to you? Why are you covered in mud? I'm like, cross-country practice. Like, did you guys, like, go diving in mud or something? It's like, I know. So, we have something called Mud Day occasionally.
Mud Day?
Yeah, so, how Mud Day works. It's too bad I can't close my fucking door. There's a goddamn plug in the way. Blame Dad. Sorry about that, guys.
What happened?
It's my mom was coming. I guess she was saying I was being too lewd. But yeah, basically, Mud Day is a day where, like, so the idea behind it was my coach wanted to try to help us get over their fireworks.
Great. Sounds.
Yeah, basically, the idea was that, you know, we want to try to get over people having issues with going through mud and getting things all dirty. It's like, I get the idea, but the problem being was that the way that he handled it was just essentially, you know, you need to go through these mud trails with no issues, and I don't think you have enough mud on you, I'm gonna start throwing mud at you.
A teacher said that?
No, a coach.
Still teaching you something.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but, like, doing that to kids? I don't understand what you're getting at. This isn't Sparta, guy. It's modern America. What, were you time displaced and thought that was okay? Why would he do that? I don't understand.
Crystal Stargirl says, Brian, where is he? Gets the knife.
Damn, even Crystal Stargirl's pulled out a knife.
The animated versions as Patrick are cringily hilarious. Oh my god, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, did you see that extended film cut of Bill Fagerbox screaming, I'll cut off your nutsack and nail it to my door? Yes, I've seen that.
Oh, yeah. Patrick's a voice actor in Jennifer's Body, I think?
Yes.
Is that the movie? Yeah.
Yeah.
And, that is about every bit as trippy as Clancy Brown being in the Punisher Netflix show. I think during that time they were in the Daredevil one, actually, where they were just introducing him. But yeah, Clancy Brown, aka Mr. Krabs, and Lex Luthor gets shot to death by the Punisher. live on Netflix.
Crossovers are getting weird.
It's like, one shot, one kill. You taught me that. You stupid son of a shot.
Sounds like grounds for both abuse charges and cleaning bills.
Then again, that version of the Punisher is the same one who hates pedophiles and gave one his dues. So, I respect that.
Yeah.
No pedos allowed to live. Yeah, so if you're a pedo, I'm coming for your ass.
Jordan puts on the skull t-shirt.
No, I put on the skull t-shirt, I get out a shotgun, and then, I just come barreling towards them while shooting. And then Twitch is looking at us and going like, Jordan seems to be a vile person. Let's dox him for it. Hey, you like that affiliate? Too bad, it's gone.
Hey, listen, Jordan, Twitch may be many things. They're not DeviantArt.
Yeah, yeah, they're definitely not. I mean, if these shoujo can last as long as they did, then I think I'm fine.
Yeah, no, it's DeviantArt that's the cesspool of fucklords.
Yeah, so along with Audacity, DeviantArt did something pretty shitty recently too, right?
DeviantArt's done shitty things for years, and I don't know why people still support them.
Yeah, that's right. Like they're still not looking to fix their policies.
Yeah, it's like, as much as we want to say that, you know, Twitter's algorithm is really bad, like, at the very least, I can still make the case that they still support artists somewhat. DeviantArt straight up... DeviantArt straight up doesn't. Like, they do shit that actively hinders, like, an artist's creativity, even if... and only consider, you know, using their terms of service in a discussion only when it benefits them. Any other instance, they just say fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, Twitter is every bit as bad, but DeviantArt's been doing it for years.
Yeah, because like, one of the policies I know that they I don't know if it was something they recently did, but I know it was something that they established some time ago, is that if you try to portray, like, minor characters as, like, adults or whatnot, like, it could be, like, an AU or something, like, it could be, like, something like a wholesome AU of, like, you know, hey, what if these characters were adults and they started their own family? Apparently, they can have those images removed because, the characters in their original context are children, even though in this context they're not.
Yeah, like, if it's something as harmless as a marriage AU, which the artist likely made to, you know, make themselves feel happy, then why would you take that away from them?
Yeah, but you see, it's like, you know, they'll say complain out. Like,
it's a totally different story if they end up having sex. Then that's where things get dicey.
Yeah, but no, see, I was actually gonna get to that, Jordan, because it's like, you know, they won't allow, you know, like these alternate AUs where these characters are older because, the original characters are children. Meanwhile, you can go to DeviantArt and you can see people have drawn images where these characters as minors are integrating in sexual intercourses, and they have not been removed.
And they haven't been shot yet. By me. Okay, this song came in at the perfect time. Shenanigans. It's like, I'm gonna shoot some pedos.
Yeah.
Anyway, Crystal Stargirl says, I hope you didn't mind me explaining more of the Sailor Moon facts. No problem. I've been on a big Sailor Moon hype due to the two-parter movies, and now I'm rereading the series again because they've hinted the final arc in the movie, but we're not sure yet. Well, I mean, yeah, you enjoy what you enjoy, and sharing that with people, it's one of the best things.
Yeah. Vulture Duck, in field day from my elementary school, I got hit on the balls from a football, and the adults, instead of helping me when they approached, they recorded me and told me what happened and laughed when I gave them an answer.
Laughed? Hey, adults, teachers, how old are you? 12? Why are you laughing at a kid's fuck-ups? You're going to damage their self-image.
Hey guys, we don't tolerate bullying, meanwhile.
Honestly, nowadays, I stick to that one scene from the first Captain America movie where, you know, he was telling Erskine why he wants to join the army. He's like, hey, do you want to kill Nazis? And he's like, I don't want to kill anyone. I don't like bullies. I don't care where they're from.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to kill people, but they're doing this because they want to hurt people, and I'm not okay with that.
Like, honestly, that's something I've always harped on when it comes to, like, school policies, because they're all fucking bullshit. Like, they'll say, like, we have
bullshit, yeah.
Yeah, we have a zero bullying tolerance. Doubt.
Yeah, it's like when a kid manages to defend themselves, they get punished, and the bullyee doesn't.
Yeah, or in the case where, they do get caught, they make up some kind of excuse like, oh, boys will be boys, or, oh, I'm sure they're just messing.
I'm sorry, but what part of this kid was getting bullied so they had to punch them in the face did you not understand? And I say this because I think I was the kid who punched the bully. Because I'm someone who likes to take action.
Yeah, Realm, I had it worse. There were moments when me and my sister go out to help Mom with errands, mainly shopping. I got some random people asking both of us that we are a couple.
Wait, hang on. I messed up somewhere. This ghoul shouldn't have an arm. Yeah, I just realized that.
This ghoul shouldn't have a life.
It doesn't deserve to live. Well, it's not alive. That's the thing. That's what makes it so dangerous. Luckily you can't turn into a ghoul because it specifically targets bodies. Evil spirits specifically target bodies stable enough to act as their husks, but they can't turn other people into ghouls. Because the alternative is worse. Killing you and eating you to sustain themselves.
Nom.
I don't mean like but more like they tear you limb from limb while you watch and feel everything.
So, Walking Dead.
Yeah, and again, they're basically zombies.
Yeah.
Just they can't turn you into more of them.
Well, that's good, because I do not want to become more of them.
No one wants to become more of them.
Okay, I've already talked about it in SNG, but I remember the teacher making me cry because I was having problems about this hard paper I didn't understand, and when I've tried forced me to do again, and said, "Stop crying, you're never going to make it in life if you do that." Honestly, I wished I left that class right there, but I was too nice because I didn't want to get in trouble. Yeah, fuck those kind of teachers.
I don't know about you, but I would have snapped.
I've legit had a college professor send me an email saying they were giving up on teaching me this thing because I just kept getting it wrong over and over again.
Then they shouldn't be a professor then.
Yeah, they
Fuck
shouldn't.
that behavior.
I was like, if you're gonna give up on a student that easily, hang up
It's
your
like-
fucking badge.
Yeah. Hang up your badge, go home, and think to yourself while eating your sloppy Alfredo dinner, going like, who am I as a person, and what has led me to react like this?
Where did I go wrong?
Yeah, where did I go wrong in my life? And why did I think that was okay to say to one of my own students? Oh yeah, because I'm a hopeless loser who got divorced with my own spouse because of those very same issues.
And don't even get me started on my intro to microbiology professor. He can actually suck a dick.
Okay.
Sorry, have zero brains.
Oh, okay. This is one of my favorite pages purely because of how the expressions turned out. Like, I am so proud of Alex's face here. She's like, god damn it, same old shit. Like, I love how annoyed she looked. And I also like this close-up of her eye right here. It's intense. Which is again partly why I don't deem my story appropriate for younger audiences, because it's clearly not. Lots of not nice things happen in it.
And she's just like, fuck me.
Why did I pick this over the troll? Oh yeah, Clepia has trolls, by the way. Mountain trolls and cave trolls.
Not those kind of trolls. Oh.
No, not the ones who sing. Okay. No. They're more liable to smash you because they're fiercely territorial monsters. Dumb as rocks, though.
I'm a bad troll.
I didn't want to be reminded. Not because of the movie itself, but because Doug Walker reviewed it.
Fair enough.
And you know what? He didn't have anything nice to say about that either.
You know what? It's like, I just find it funny. It's like, I didn't want this movie. I don't want to be reminded this movie exists. Why? Because it's bad? No, because Doug Walker reviewed it.
Because Doug Walker touched it, and now I can't unsee it.
Like, oh, understandable. Have a nice day, sir.
Like, thank you, you too.
Like, yeah, maybe that guy wasn't so bad after all.
Yeah, this right here is my go-to method for doing eyelashes now. Like, sometimes I just, scribble them out, but other times, when I really need the fidelity, I go for the marquee tool.
Am I not the only one who hates Doug Walker? Yeah, no, a lot of people fucking hate him now because he's terrible.
We hate him.
That feel when
We
you're...
hate them, Norman.
That feel when you're about to stop playing Mario Kart, and then Baby Park is an option.
Ah, yes, the easiest stage.
I like the hot kind of troll. There's
What?
a hot kind of troll?
What? I'm sorry, what does that even mean?
Is this something I want context for?
You know what, yeah, I'll give Alex a tear duct. I was like debating it, going like, do I want to give her one? Yeah, sure. Also, oh yeah, I even just realized, I gave Alex crow's feet. I mean, she's 28, so why not? Yeah, like, actually, most of the cast in, Phantom of the Forest is, either a young adult or they're a full-on adult. Like, Alex is nearing 30, Cyrus is even closer because they're a year apart. Fira's 27, Chiari's 100. And actually, the youngest character is Dora. She's 16 years old.
I think even our power streaming couple here can outshine... Oh.
Huh?
Oh. Apparently we're a power streaming couple?
I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't
I mean,
either.
yeah. I mean, we hang out a lot, but we're not in a relationship. I mean, he has Cassie, I have no one. But I'm okay with that. Like, honestly.
You have Melia.
Yeah, I have Melly. God, that sounds so sad.
I have my waifu, fuck you!
I mean, I'm kind of okay with not being in a relationship, because I honestly don't really see myself being really good in one. Like, for one thing, I get way too serious about my work. Like, that... It happened just earlier today, because, like, I was getting everything ready for the stream. I cooked curry instead of taking time to socialize with you, because I wanted to make curry. Like,
you need to have foods. Consumption is important.
yeah, but then when I do socialize, it's, like, hard for me, because I don't want to add to the dead air, but I also don't want to bore people with what I'm interested in personally, even if it is just work. Because I know talking about nothing but work is kind of a boring quality in people. So, you know, I don't want to be that guy, essentially.
Okay, I had to check for a second because I thought Rhythm Pot stopped playing music, but okay, no, the track is really quiet.
Yeah, the music's just really quiet. I can turn it up though.
Yeah, well, that's what I did.
There we go. Yeah, that moment in high school made me cry. I remember when Mom went Mama Bear mode, and this wasn't the first time. She went Mama Bear mode with it comes to me, and school's bullying me.
Good.
Yeah, you. Whoa! Holy shit! There it is! Hi, music! I guess it needed a minute to get ready.
It's I'm too quiet. How do you like this, streamer?
That's more no, okay, I'm ready. You cannot kill me!
It's just Christopher Daniel Barnes being evil Spider-Man screaming at Shocker.
I can recite that entire scene. But I'm not going to because I don't want to, bleed you guys' ears. Because every time I make a reference, people tell me to shut up.
I don't.
In that case, no.
I'm still not gonna do it.
I'm still not gonna do it, yeah. Look it up on YouTube. Although it is hilarious for all the wrong reasons. Okay, I can at least get this one line out. You can't escape me! I'll chase you down to the ends of the earth!
It is 10 o'clock. I am going to do a quick check on something.
Alright.
Because Kedra should be done with his training.
And I am going to keep at this.
You do that.
Hey Jordan, you want to see something funny? No?
No.
No. Honestly, no one can replace Peter Cullen. Not even the new guy. Jake Fushi, I think his name was. Yeah.
Kedra has now increased in strength. And now I have to increase his level because he's getting to the stat limit. Oh, fuck me. I gotta get 2 EO codes now. God damn it.
Oh, speaking of Peter Cullen, though, guys, I do have a character in mind who, I did headcanon having Peter Cullen's voice, specifically his Optimus voice.
Yeah.
Again, I won't say who it is because spoilers.
Thanks for noticing.
Yes, it's Eeyore. Actually, Gary Chalk and another Optimus voice actor did cite Peter's Eeyore voice being depressed Optimus Prime.
You mean that's not what it is?
Funny enough, Peter Cullen did do a little skit where Eeyore was talking to Optimus, so it, at the end of it, it's Eeyore, whose butt do I kick? Optimus would totally stand up for Eeyore. No, honestly, he would stand up for anyone, because, he's Optimus fucking Prime, and he's Big Sad Dad, and he loves all of you.
Yeah. And if you disappoint him, he gives you the finger wag.
Finger wag. Like the time at community college lost my lottery paper, when she saw me turn it in. Yeah, how did they lose something that important?
So, anyone want to hear Kedrat's stats, considering how long it's been since I've done a Neopet stream?
Actually, before you do, during my final semester there, when I was about to transfer to my city's college, and I couldn't transfer because they lost the paperwork. That's fucked.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
Alright, so Kedra, species Scorchio, color fire, gender male, age 147 days, level 109, health 218, mood delighted, hunger bloated, strength Ultimate 218, Defense Ultimate 214, Movement Awesome 72, and Intelligence Ultimate Genius 531. Also, there's a Gilligan and a Dowdy for Death in the chat.
Hello.
You thought you got a random viewer just now, but really it was me, Dial.
Dio?
Dial.
Awesome manga Dio?
Yeah.
An entire manga is after you?
Yeah. James Rolfe is funnier than Doug. Yes, that is a fact.
That's not even up for debate. He is.
Yeah. Like, there was a video that I know, there was a review that he was doing on a series of games that I think it was like on somebody's take on Resident Evil, and the way that are
you talking about The Evil Within?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
No. Again, this is the Angry Video Game Nerd. He only reviews old games.
All right, fair enough.
But yeah, it's like so the way he described the controls of this game is that if Resident Evil had tank controls, this game has septic tank controls.
Wow. Yeah, it wouldn't be him if there wasn't any toilet humor.
Yeah, but it's just like, damn, all these years later and he still got it.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Protag Addict. Welcome to stream. Welcome to stream. I don't even know what that voice was. Okay, now it's turning into Frank, and now I've gone full Frank. Now, would you like hot dogs or sausages? 5 silver, same thing.
Do you got any Frankfurts on you?
Hang on, I will check. Rummage. Yes, I have Frankfurts. At 10 silver. Yes.
Okay.
Fair price.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you. He just puts the money away in his satchel while not like changing his expression.
No, even better. His face is just always on you.
Two with ketchup and relish hot dogs. Very, very well. I will give them to you as you please.
Hey, I'd like myself a hot dog and sausage.
Sir, you're being very lewd right now. I do not appreciate this in my establishment.
What?
Please, control your penis. And come back to me when you have sorted out your issues with your penis.
Hearing Frank say control your penis!
Do it, or I will make you the next special, please!
What? No, I just really need myself a hot dog right now.
Oh, that is fine then. Make your purchase, or I will get very grumpy.
Okay, could I get 2 hot dogs on buns, please?
Bun? Did you say bun? How dare you, sir!
What? You typically have hot dogs on buns, don't you?
My parents have died to the evils of buns. I will not allow you to disgrace the memory with these infernal beings.
Okay, fine. I can just substitute with bread.
Bread is just the precursor to buns. Prepare to be vanquished. I love Frank so much.
I'm so glad Team 4-Star is creating more content. Home of Infinite Losers is one of their best spin-offs. Yes.
I'm not an avid follower, but from what I have seen, they're funny.
It's like, so Guru, can you tell people how you died? Cancel culture. Well, in a way, I defeated myself, Frieza. I was beaten by the Super Saiyan.
And then Cell gave a very similar introduction, and he wasn't reprimanded.
Yeah.
Well, in a way, I defeated myself.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What can I say, Frieza? You don't have the same grandiose.
It's like, listen, nothing to get all caught up over. Why, thank you. Come again?
Get it? Because he was bisected.
Yeah. You were defeated by who? Piccolo. What, did you trip? Oh wait, Jordan, this is the combat music from when you go to the Celestial Caves.
Oh yeah. I remember this one.
It's like, this came from a Spyro game? Yep.
Yeah.
With Elijah Wood in it.
By the way, I got to talk to Sly Cooper's voice actor on Monday. Oh, awesome! Shit.
Kevin Miller?
Yeah, Kevin Miller. Thank you. He was very nice, and he had no idea about the PowerPoint I was making about the original pitch. But luckily, the people from the Discord he was a part of that joined him on livestream explained it to him. That's really cool.
Alright. Burning Abyss, hang on, gonna do something. Alright, take your time. Hey Brian, is it cool if I share my near-death experience for the people in the chat?
Oh shit, what?
Sure?
Yeah, like, I'm shocked.
Who tried to murder the maniac? Actually, if I can talk about Legend of Spyro a little bit too, I did always find it funny how some people would be like, how can you take Spyro, something that's more lighthearted and cartoony, and try to make it into this darker story? Spyro's not meant to be dark. And I'm like, did you not play Year of the Dragon?
And also, I'll say it again. You can take any property like, say, Transformers and make it badass.
Yeah.
What matters is how you do it.
Yeah, but like, do you want to know like the sorceress's evil plan in Spyro 3 ends up being?
Sure.
Okay, so in Year of the Dragon, so the whole concept of the game is that, you know, you have to rescue dragon eggs that were kidnapped by Bianca and the sorceress and her goons. And the thing is that you hear is that, you know, oh, she wants to bring magic back to the Forgotten Lands because when the dragons were banished from it, they took the magic with them, and thus the magic kind of dried up there. But that's why the sorceress kidnaps all the baby dragon eggs, and they're like, oh, so she probably wants the magic to be used here. No, her actual plan is that she wants to use the dragons to give herself immortality, and to do that, she essentially wants to kill baby dragons.
Fuck me! What?
Yeah, because, like, Bianca's like, wait, you never told me you had to kill them. She's like, oh, no, I don't have to, but it makes it easier.
Wow.
Yeah, Spyro games were never dark, guys.
Yeah, no, never ever. Not even a little bit. Never. Not even when she did that. Oh, wait. Oh. Wait, are you serious?
It's like, oh, I just need their wings. You're going to take their wings off? Yes, to make myself immortal. You don't need to kill them for that, do you? No, I don't, but it just makes it easier.
Anyway, back to, Kevin Miller usually does live streams on Thursday, but because he was taking a break, he started on Monday, so we have something. The people who run the Discord even asked some of the people in the chat to join, and I helped them find a code to the Slimy in Metopia. No, and I thought Kirby was dark? Yeah. Never forget 02 and their bloody tears. And actually, for that matter, how about Super Paper Mario and the River in the Underwear, where essentially you hear demonic music and the hands of the dead try and drag Mario down to the depths with them. And I don't even need to explain all the shit we've seen in Zelda games. Dead hand.
Okay, so Maniacs posted a story. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy pasting it from a Discord chat, but it gets the point across. I was just in a VC with friends, having fun, and the time we posted, and the things we posted and said, Ed made me laugh so hard that I ended up on the floor, which that alone has happened. But it kept going and going, and I swear when I say this, I couldn't feel or move my legs. And they kept, yep. And, fuck, hold on. Did I already lose my place? And they kept joking around and making me laugh, to the point when I was face fist on the ground, hacking up phlegm, but thankfully not blood.
Face first.
Yeah. Hacking up phlegm, but thankfully not blood. Eyes closed and I think tears coming out, unable to use my arms. And this entire time I had this huge grin on my face like someone was forcing me to smile. I spent a little bit there and it legit felt like my heart was stopping for a moment. I eventually rolled over to my side, begged Autumn to kick me out of the VC so I can chill for a bit, which thankfully she did. And then, after a little bit, I finally felt my body working again, barely. I decided to take a shower after all that. During it, honestly, just spent most of the time idly leaning against the wall, and when I got out, I still felt like I could barely walk, so I used the cane my brother used back when he got in a car crash a while ago, just to be safe with me walking to my room. And I guess it should be noted, I haven't been getting much sleep as of late, and today I haven't been eating that much for some reason. I'm sure I sound like a rambling madman with all this, but I'm 100% serious when I say that this was really something that happened that I experienced. So, you nearly laughed yourself to death.
Yeah, so you essentially pulled a Matt in the Sonic 06 multiplayer with the Super Gaming Brothers, where Ellie just kept getting pelted by meteors, and then Matt couldn't help himself and actually nearly laughed himself to death too. And then he does it again in Super Mario Maker 2 years later.
Yes, Burning Abyss, you don't hold up. I will send you Jordan's Twitch if you want to look at it.
Yeah. Nintendo, we love scaring kids.
Yeah. Also, this track playing right now is when you enter the Mountain of Malifor.
Ah. What a malicious mountain.
Yeah, which, by the way, it was literally because of what this mountain was called is how I was able to predict the name of the Dark Master.
Huh. Wait, in the context of Legend of Spyro?
Yes. Because,
okay.
because when I first got to that area and I saw, oh, this is the place where, his spirit was supposedly buried in the ground, and you now have all this dark energy that flows from it. Yeah, Dark Master's name's totally Malifor, isn't it? This mountain was named after him.
Wait, hang on. They don't have any useful legs, just bones and sinew.
Do you like bones?
on if that Kirby was dark. Like, cartoon games are not dark. Looks at the Sly games where his parents got murdered on his 8th birthday. Kirby games, Zelda games with all the scary stuff, etc. Oh yeah, and everything about the Metroid series. I mean, it's not explicitly a kid's series, mind you, but, being part of a company that has a reputation for being quote-unquote kiddie has a series with a lone bounty hunter with, you know... She deliberately goes on missions alone because she doesn't want to lose people close to her. Because she lost her parents in a space pirate raid led by Ridley, who killed her parents in front of her, and she wandered the galaxies alone ever since. And the way Crocomire dies in Super Metroid is not for the faint of heart. Like, he literally gets burned to death in a river of lava.
And you see
subterranean lava.
And you actually do see his skin melting off.
Yeah, you see it melting off and everything. And, oh, Nightmare Infusion! The boss called Nightmare. Every time you shoot his face, like, it gets progressively more damaged, and when you rip his faceplate off using your missiles, you see a bubbling, green, fleshy mass that only gets worse the more you shoot it. And you're trying to stop, Nightmare from ramming into Samus and crushing her to death because it has her gravity suit schematics that you need to reabsorb. Protatic says, also, games like Klonoa, where the first game's boss looked and sounded terrifying, and Banjo-Kazooie's selective moments.
No, I think you're forgetting the other big thing in the first Klonoa game. Hey, you know this clown guy who is all silly and goofy? He kills your grandpa. Have fun.
Fuck, you're right. He kills grandpa.
He kills grandpa.
Joker, more like... You know what? Yeah, I don't even need to say it. Let's get back down to business, shall we, Grandpa? What hurts more, A or B?
Grandpa just spits in his face.
And then he slams him down and says, well, that was rude. Klonoa has some manners. You know, I haven't exactly written down a scene like that just yet in Phantom of the Forest, but I will.
Is it bad that I visualized that?
A little.
So, Jordan, are you looking forward to seeing Midori and Bakugo work with Endeavor? Be more excited about me.
I'm sorry. Did you hear something?
Yeah, I heard me.
That's nice.
It's more than nice!
Wait, what? You blipped.
It's like,
It's more than nice!
and let's not even touch Pokemon. And Crystal Star Girl says, oh, and in the Star Fox comic in Nintendo Power, Andross was obsessed with Fox's mom and was jealous of James that he bombed his car, so he killed James and Fox, but Fox's mom took his car because hers was down, and it killed her, so I know it's not canon, but still. And, yeah, actually, in the true final boss in Star Fox 64, when you blow up Andross for the first phase, he turns into a floating brain! And it pulsates, although the moment is a little undercut by his comment immediately after that. It's like, only I have the brains to rule that. Like, who says that?
Man, this great time for this music to kick in.
And then Fox says, so Andross, you showed your true form. I like how my Fox sounds like a radio show host. In comic canon, Andross killed both Fox's parents. Ooh.
I remember when I first heard this track, I was looking all over for it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, because it is pretty well composed, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and this is also phase 1 of the final boss.
Ah.
But fun fact, for those of you who've ever wanted to know, part of the main reason why dragons are a big thing in the Rise of Superior, thank the Legend of Spyro trilogy specifically.
Yeah, Legend of Spyro was a huge influence on him.
Yeah.
I can see why.
Yeah.
I mean, not too different to how Legend of Zelda was a huge influence on me, and partly Xenoblade, and part, well, again, Saturday morning cartoons. Although when it comes to dark fantasy overall, think Doom and, well, now Berserk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the best Saturday morning cartoon, Berserk.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, I believe the next episode we are gonna see from that is, I think they are about to end the 100-year war.
Oh, shit. So, we're also at the series' zenith, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. It was such a good adaptation. And probably the only good adaptation. Aside from, well, obviously the original.
I mean, the Golden Age movies are okay.
Yeah, but as we all know, sometimes okay is just sometimes worse.
Yeah, this is Berserk we're talking about. It shouldn't just be okay.
I mean, out of all the things that surprised me about Berserk in particular, I didn't expect Guts to have much dimension, but hey, he does.
Yeah.
Before I saw the series, I was under the impression that, you know, he was just anime Doom guy. The only thing he feels is angry. The demons are everywhere. Must kill them all. But no, he has a sense of humor. He values strength, not just physical strength, but also strength of character, and he is intensely loyal for what good that does to him later on.
Well, not even just that either, but like something that not many people consider about him, like as a character too, is that it's something that he mentioned to Casca in the bonfire scene, where he basically says how he actually envies Casca and Griffith because they have reasons to fight and he doesn't.
Yeah, it's all he knows. Yeah, he was just given a sword and has been using it ever since.
Yeah.
And like, damn, what do you say to that?
Whatever you say, Dova King. Who are you saying that to?
Yeah, confusion.
To go off.
Especially since you're talking to two different streams going on right now. Like, not just Brian is streaming, but I'm also streaming on Twitch.
Yeah. Hang on, multiple. Their son died doing what he wanted to. I bet he was happy.
Yeah, Guts, despite his opinions on himself, can be very insightful.
Yeah, meanwhile, you got a 2016 version.
He was lucky to die.
Who the fuck says that? And don't say you do, Guts. You're not Guts. That's not Casca. This isn't Puck.
And that's not Zod, that's a Chia pet. And that's not the Dragon Slayer. The Dragon Slayer sounds cooler than that.
It's like, you know what? No, I'm not. You're not even worth it. You're not Eggman. I'm not Sonic. This isn't Green Hill Zone.
I wouldn't even think Eggman's character is in 2016 Berserk.
Well, his voice actor is. Yeah, Mike Pollock is in Berserk. In the Berserk 90s anime.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, like, that character specifically isn't in 2016, 2017.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, because yeah, they don't do the Golden Age arc.
Fools.
Well, to be fair, we have 2 animated adaptations of the Golden Age arc. I don't think we need another one, so that part.
I mean, I understand, but the Golden Age arc was good.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah. I'm just, like, saying... Basically, I'm saying I like it with being very crude about it.
Yeah. It's just, unfortunately, we still do not have an animated adaptation of the Lost Children's arc.
Because everyone is scared.
Well, the thing, too, is that Lost Children is also kind of a complicated arc to talk about because it's kind of divided amongst fans.
Alright.
Yeah, not that it's a bad arc, but more so because people tend to discuss whether or not they count it as filler or not. Because the arc technically doesn't push the story forward, which, yeah, that would generally constitute it as being filler, but some people also argue it's not filler because we get a bit more insight on Guts as a character.
Sorry, I was checking when Kevin Miller's next live stream is, and it will be on the 22nd of this month, and it will be late due to where he lives, and during Monday, we were lucky he live streamed early. And Product Addict says, that's interesting to hear a well-known voice actor in different properties like the English dub VA for Narancia was the guy who voiced Rigby. I think William Salyers? Actually, on the note of William Salyers, did you know he did the mocap and the performance of Dr. Octavius in Spider-Man PS4? Rigby was Dr. Octavius.
Teacher, kids, I want you to write a story about how good humanity can be Kintaro, and I took that offensively.
and I took that personally. I mean, I don't think that's to say, Miura-san was, like, a pessimist. It's just the subject matter that he talked about in his stories were pessimistic.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean the guy himself was. I don't think so, anyway.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you'd be surprised who are idealists and who's not. Like, I believe George R. R. Martin is considered an optimist, because, you know, the guy made Song of Ice and Fire, aka the Game of Thrones. One of the darkest pieces of subject matter, one of the darkest pieces of fantasy literature known to man. And, in a way, some of his stories end on a bit of a brighter note. I can't give specific examples because I never read them myself, but yeah. Speaking of George R. R. Martin, I still think it's crazy that he's co-writing the story for Elden Ring of all things.
Yeah.
Elden Ring from Software.
From Software. That sounds like a tongue twister.
I mean, it is a little bit, but that's the company's name, From Software.
Yep. Also, Jen got a shiny Rampardos from the rocket slot.
Cool. And guys, holy shit! I need to ink 2 more pages. I'm almost sad to see this end. Okay, let's see what we got so far. So here's page 1. Page 2. Obviously, we'll add effects later.
Yeah.
3. 4, which we started today. 5. Now it's on these.
Imagine if I could make pages as fast as you could.
Bran, no.
Oh.
Enough. What you're doing is enough.
Actually, no, it isn't.
Actually, I think you should shut up because you're beautiful in your own way. Although I will say, in this page right here, I'm gonna do a lot more of the background because I do have an idea of where this is taking place, and I intend for it to be sad. Yeah, Protagonist said it best. Take your time, Realm.
But crunch.
We don't live in Japan. You don't need to crunch. And we're also not CD Projekt Red either. Don't crunch. Crunch is a candy bar. That's not even that good.
But Naughty Dog says crunch.
Yeah, Protagonist said it too. No crunch. No ticket, no entry. No ticket, no entry. Yeah, this ain't 3D, bro. 3D.
Oh, Jordan, I love this track.
What is it called?
This is the end credits song called Broken Soul.
Broken Soul. Alright. Time zones are weird. Yeah, even Crystal Star Girls has something to say against that.
This song is in a Spyro game.
Sproy.
Sproy, our boy.
Sproy, our boy, is our boy. And he's eating bok choy.
We want him back, Activision. Fuck you.
Fuck you, boys.
Give him back, Activision. You don't love him. You don't love him like I do.
Yeah, Crystal Star Girls is shouting in all caps. No crunch, Brian.
What about peanut butter crunch?
Wait. There's a peanut butter crunch?
Yeah. Captain Crunch's peanut butter crunch.
Oh, right. Yeah. I still need to find that. I don't think my Kroger sells them, but you know, I could do a family first and order food from Amazon. I don't know.
I'm gonna go to your Kroger and I'm going to sue them.
And maybe bring Crash back too.
Yeah, bring back Cash Banuka for Daddy Caddy.
And perhaps he will be able to finish Bandicoot Month on time, and not late like he has been. Which, his recent videos have been good, but I really don't see him sticking with the hour-long format for very long. Like, no matter how good they are, eventually they're not going to catch on. Because people's attention spans can get a little dicey. It depends on the person, but still.
Yeah, and also, hopefully, he doesn't run into any more PC issues.
Like, I personally think Caddy's biggest problem is that he tends to look back on his older projects with disgust. Like, it's fun. It's totally normal and natural to want to do better than what you did previously. But it kind of feels like a bit like he's, you know, trying to wipe them out of existence.
Hey, Malik says, can't say I agree, Jordan. I like Crunch.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna bust your balls if you do. Like, we have our own opinions. Like, for example, you like Mithra, I don't. Like, there's nothing wrong with having different opinions, you know?
Crunch Bandicoot represents the game industry. How did I not see that?
Oh my god, what?
Jacob Celeste said, Crunch Bandicoot represents the game industry.
Okay, so, I don't know about you guys, but, I like to think I made some pretty good progress today.
Yeah.
Again, I'll keep, hammering away at this, but, yeah, I mean, given how fast this is going, I guess I could, make this full color. I mean, considering how short it is, too, so why not?
Your call.
And yeah, Chris Girls makes a good point. Like Sony, give us Sly, Jack, Cat, Darts, etc. back.
Yeah, especially give Cat back. I love her.
Cat from Gravity Rush, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love her. One thing, she's French. That means she's good at cuddling.
Is that a fact?
I mean...
With French people?
I mean, French is a romantic language.
But are they romantic people?
Yes. Diantha exists, therefore your argument is invalid.
I wasn't really arguing anything, I was just curious.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I'm going to end things off on my end.
Alright. I'm probably going to too, so like you can take a check real quick to see what I've done it.
Right, okay. I just need a link to your channel.
Yep, hold on. Just wanted to crack my back. Make it
Back
go.
crack.
Yeah, make it go.
I wish I could still do that on command. Like, you know that trick kids used to do where they take a chair and then they can twist their backs and make them crack?
Yeah.
I used to be able to do that, but I think I've gathered up so much fat that I can't anymore.
That's how I do
I'm gonna put it on Google shit! Okay, stream took a bit of a dip in quality, sorry.
Well, I mean, good thing you're ending off.
Yeah. It's for a split second, don't worry. Okay.
So,
and I see it.
Yep.
Nice
also,
job.
Yep, and also, Dial D for Death, PC problems? Yeah, go watch Kedarkus' video on that.
Yeah. He pretty much documented his entire ordeal with building a PC, and it was such a roller coaster that he decided to eventually say screw it and use a pre-built one.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end things off here too. It was great seeing you guys here, and it was also great seeing Jordan's audience being lively.
Thank you guys
Yeah.
for supporting me.
Yeah, so we shall see you guys another time.
Yeah, and specifically, tomorrow I think we may do another Metroid game, or... So, I'm thinking we could either play Metroid Prime, or we could just play Sonic Mania, since tomorrow is game day. So,
I mean,
yeah.
Another thing you could do, seeing as we were also talking about Spyro as well, you could also get to Spyro 2 that you wanted to do for a while.
I could start with Spyro 2 as well, but yeah, I guess I'll just make a poll for you guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, make your choices there.
Yeah, Jordan will make a poll on Twitter, and you guys can go check that out. And make sure to follow him on Twitter, too.
Yeah, for those who are not, for whatever reason, watching my screen on my channel, you can follow me on Twitter on at Celtic Kooky or the KookyCeltic. And yeah.
Hold on, before I do, I'm going to find your team.
Oh.
Alright, okay, so yeah, I'm now going to open it up on YouTube because I can't do it through my thing for some reason, but here we go. Alright, so yeah, that's his Twitter. Make sure you follow him there, check out his stuff. He actually posted some art recently.
Yeah, and for anyone interested in commissioning me, I'm open. 5 slots each.
Yeah, so thank you all for coming to the streams. We shall
And thank
see
you for
all
coming to
another-
mine.
Yep, we shall see you all another time.